tonight on Run BTS. Excuse me. Tonight on Pure Country Reacts, we're back to Run BTS, and BTS is actually the one we're doing. Are we doing all three of these together? Okay, so y'all are going to be in for a little bit of a longer haul. We're going to be doing episodes 63 through 65, which is School 1, 2, and 3. And Lexi assures me that I will not be griping until episode 65. So I will, maybe I'll just go ahead and issue the trigger warning now. Because I may forget, because like I say, we're going to run these together, but I'll try to throw the trigger warning up there. Some armies may be triggered if I end up dissing on your bias, and it's not nothing personal. We just don't like bad behavior, and BTS, like everybody else,
it's human.
We're human. They're human. Get over it, okay? You got to call out bad behavior. I will call out bad behavior from Johnny Depp, okay? And I've been a fan since the 80s, so get over it, all right? Everybody's human. Everybody can be crappy sometimes. So without further ado, on to Run BTS. Okay. Now the microphone is out.
Alright,
we already know it's school, so that's exactly right, especially in homeroom. First period, put your head down, it's time for another nap. Teach us sugar. Okay, V, don't suck up, buddy. Nobody likes to suck up at school. You will be loved without the sucking of up.
It's probably because it's sugar. Sugar don't favor him in classroom settings.
Sugar? I don't know. Well, Sugar does have some favorites. We won't go there.
Roll call. It was my school. It was very different from my school because everybody mumble like. You wanna know who said it?
점수를 받아야지, 선생님. 지민.
Yeah.
That's more my style. Yeah.
정국.
Yeah.
That's my school.
정국이 안 왔어?
맞습니다, 쌤. 여기 졸고 있는 애.
He's saying yeah. He's still asleep like most people.
Zach can stand up for him, Jen. He's tired. He's probably up all night playing video games.
That is a distinct possibility. His last name is Min. Yay. Min. Yoongi. He's a slug.
Sugar Min. Min Sugar.
선생님 이름은 민슈가다.
Sugar Min.
선생님 혹시 저 랩 대회에서 선생님 올림머리로 한번 본 적 있는 것 같아요.
You used to have.
That's funny.
되게 닮았던데.
아닙니다. 자,
No.
혹시 저희 궁금한 게 더 없죠?
오늘 뭐 배우나요, 선생님?
오늘 수업은 4교시로 진행될 겁니다.
4 classes.
아교시요?
That was another one of my classes. I had 7.
시간 전에.
That was different from my school. I had 7 classes, and then I had homeroom, which made it 8.
Yeah, and we were talking through the part that I always cut out, so I'm a bit surprised. I thought she just had 7, including homeroom.
또 이렇게
No, she had 8, including homeroom.
No, 7 including homeroom. That made 8.
That's what yes, so that's what I'm saying. If you didn't count homeroom, I thought it was homeroom.
And then 7. Yeah.
아무튼
No, I thought it was homeroom, and it all equaled 7. You're saying it was 7 classes plus homeroom was 8.
육지로 합시다. 육지로.
We do things wrong.
My day was so messy.
We do things wrong in America. And that's not the socialism thing. That's talking about we don't focus on education enough.
앉아 있으니까 2조 대 2조로 갑시다.
선생님 찬성입니다. 오늘 깔끔한데요, 선생님? 저 이호비랑 같이 팀하고 싶습니다.
뭐라고?
이호비랑 같이 팀하고 싶어요.
E-Hope?
너 성이 제시야?
나 성 제시인데?
Oh, he's covering up everything else.
Not Jay.
나눠줬네.
그럼 이렇게 하면 되나요, 선생님?
누가 나눠줬어?
Okay.
I get the track.
저 쌤이
날로 먹네. 그럼 다시 한번 묵주 해보도록 하겠습니다.
네.
하나, 둘, 셋.
Alright, there's our teams.
나눠줬네.
Okay, good. Okay, 3 and 3. Did it equal right? I wasn't even looking. Okay, so we're moving a little bit.
Yeah, Hubby, Jimin, and Cookie, RM, Jen, and Tay. Says be our teams.
야, 뒤에서 3등이다.
Good to meet you.
찐속이야.
광상김씨.
광상김씨.
난 강릉김씨인데. 자, 그러면 이제 팀 이름을 정해보도록 하자.
야, 정국아, 너 뭐 하고 싶어?
Where's Kim Sok-jin? I'm waiting.
팀 전정국.
네, 팀 전정국.
I just have to say, Jungkook's got on a pair of your tennis shoes. The, what were they called?
Converse.
No, not the Converses. The other ones.
It does not matter. It's Vans.
전전국 팀 대
Vans.
Vans. That's right. She had a pair of those Vans. Actually, she had 2 pair of those.
무패죠.
그렇죠.
One high top,
아니야.
one like that.
했었네.
아니야.
자, 조 이름을 정했으면 안타깝게도 전력에 큰 도움이 되지 못하는 저도
Can I talk all the way through it? I didn't know what the other team name was.
선생님도요? 선생님 바로 깍두기인가요?
And one gonna be sick. Kim Suk Jin.
아니야, 곱등이 가져가.
곱둥이?
너무한 거 아니야?
곱둥이가 뭐야?
야 우리가 곱등이야 선생님이 곱등이야.
A cricketer teacher.
통해서. 오케이. 저는 개인적으로 전전국 팀에
Okay.
가고 싶네요.
Drawing straws for.
한다고요?
선생님 우리 팀이었으면 좋겠다. 아, 나
What team he'll go with? So whatever team loses, probably be
팀은
you know, he'll get the
Penalty if he's on the winning team, no penalty, and he gets.
yeah.
맞아,
So he
whatever.
picked Jungkook's team.
아 그런 거야?
아 그런 거구나. 오케이.
아
아, that's the only team I'm
선생님한테도 많이 넣지?
날 놓지 마라.
Don't speak casually to me. What does your father do?
아, 이제 벌칙을 정해야 하는데.
벌칙.
You do it now instead of later.
벌칙에 승마가 있어.
등산 있는 거 아니야?
Horse riding is it? Trapped
칸이
in the
비어져 있는데
car.
이거는 이제 학생 여러분들이 채워주시면 내가 쓰도록 하겠다.
우리 하루 스마트폰 없이 지내기 어때?
Living without smartphones.
안전에
How will you feel?
생기면 어떡해? 이 무서운.
우리 엄마가 갑자기 전화하면 어떡해?
아 뭐하지?
That's a good point.
Yeah, because their parents call them all the time to ask how they're doing.
Check in.
나쁘지
They
않은데?
check in.
오 부장가
They always checking in on their
봐봐, 반지
parents.
3개나 꼈어, 똑같은 걸로.
Your family must be rich.
전스텝
Good grief.
아이스크림.
오케이, 좋지, 아이스크림.
자 그럼 뭐하지?
I guess they're more well-to-do,
전스텝 1출.
but not rich. They're rich now because of their sons.
여기 있는 스텝 그대로 1출 보러 가자.
You know, obviously that was a joke.
얘들아. 공항 패션 코트 입고 가.
와, 이 더위에? 지금은 추워.
Oh, it's raining again, y'all. It's been raining all day. I love it.
목베개 하자.
귀엽잖아, 귀엽고 좋잖아. 그 걸린 사람 캐릭터. 걸린 사람 팀 캐릭터구나.
팀.
그렇지.
뭐 하나 뭐 할래?
각자 고향 갔다 오게 하자.
벌칙이 아니야.
That's not a penalty.
What was it?
아 그러네. 부산이로.
Visiting one's hometown.
저기
Oh,
광주에
yeah,
있는
that's not a
광주.
penalty.
적당히 해. 왜 그래?
Maybe they wanted to be a good penalty,
아니
so it
공항
wouldn't be as hard.
BT21 목베개와
BT21
공항 탈을
neck
같이
pillow and
써놓고 이거는
mask.
출발할 때
Where
말고
the
중간에
airport.
따뜻한 때가 있잖아.
그 괜찮네.
그 BT21
Staff is
벌칙이
like,
정해졌으니
well,
There's 28.
at that time it wasn't big. Now it's like 500.
Y'all.
자 1교시는 반장 선거 시간입니다.
반장 적 있어?
반장 어떻게
That's what I know is based on, you know, not popularity.
진짜로?
총무야? 응. 난 초등학교, 중학교 다 전교 총무야.
반장 한 번 해본 적
Who's school secretary for elementary middle
그러면
school?
이제 모두가 나와서 반장 출마를 해야 되니
네.
자유롭게
Okay,
나와서
everybody has to be
칠판의
candidate.
순서대로 자신의 이름을 적고
Yeah, but if everybody has to be a candidate, then you can really find out who everybody likes or is most popular.
요즘
Which I
친구들
never
이거
was. That's okay then. I'm not everybody's.
Well, I was never popular, but the thing is they actually only picked popular people to be as
Exactly.
candidates.
And in South Korea, this is very different.
Very different.
아 진짜로?
I'm sure it's more of a teacher's choice and not a student's choice.
저희는 벽에 두드리고
I'm not everyone's cup of tea. That's quite alright.
잘 했죠.
I was an outcast. Everybody thought I was a
창문
stalker.
열어놓고 이것도 하고 막.
She just observed everybody.
Yeah, 'cause we've had major school shootings recently, and I was trying to watch everybody's movement to see if anyone had a
Well,
suspicion.
not recently, at the time.
At the time when I wasn't.
Yeah.
아름이를 추천합니다 선생님.
She analyzed everybody and still does. So if you ever see her out somewhere and she's like looking at you, she's analyzing.
I'm making sure you're not a threat.
Exactly. We're talking aura and all.
Dude,
Hey, Marker. Hello, Mr. High IQ.
이거 안 다녔니?
no.
Did you go to school before?
좀 이상해.
You use chocolate
안될것
chalkboard.
같아 반장.
Law, you should have let him do it. You should have let him.
전교 1등을 했었던 적 있대.
집에서
I already
있잖아.
ranked first in school once. It must have been homeschooled.
I mean, like I said, that high IQ.
I'm telling you.
That's why I question if it's shrunk any since the time he's been at school.
I don't know, and this is several years old, isn't this? We're on the second.
Third season.
Are we on the third season or second season?
I mean, we're on fourth season now, but this is the third
No,
season.
what season is this?
3.
We're already in season 3?
Yeah.
Wow. And we got a whole lot to go, too. Okay.
I'm saying this might be 4 or 5 years old. Maybe 4. But
Who
I mean,
knows?
I mean, that's the thing though. The IQ must have shrunk sometime between them.
I don't know. Maybe he was just
Because I don't think
nervous.
he remember. How do you remember the chocolate little chocolate?
I don't know.
네, 어필해 주시죠.
Alright, so he's all in.
들어보자. 그래 들어보자.
안녕, 나는 되게 떨린다. 오랜만에 하려니까. 안녕, 나는
That could have been a long time. He has to get out and speak in front of people all the time. You're playing possum, Arian.
He's playing possum, especially when he's the one that gives speeches all the
All
time.
the time.
반장하는 건.
He doesn't have issues with public
많이
speaking.
망하진 않을
No, and he's pretty cozy with everybody in America when he comes here.
아 이런 거 했어 맞아 이런 거 했어.
Yeah, they did. He's right. You don't ever remember elementary school kids would say stupid crap like, we're gonna do some, you know, they do the weird election things, and that did remind me of, they'd say crap like, we'll have pizza every day for lunch or some such nut.
We didn't do elections.
They didn't do little speeches?
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We used to do fun stuff in school, and
My school skipped out of it.
well, no, it's not so much that. It's they added more stuff, and supposedly, I mean, because it quit not too long after I went in high school. They cut a lot of stuff out because they felt like we needed to be in class more instead of having like those rallies, pep rallies and things on Fridays for football games and stuff like that, which was really sort of kind of fun.
And
but
they got rid of our field days too.
yeah, used to have field day, and yeah, they just thought more time in class was important, and that would be true, but now
Nobody teaches.
well, yeah, but it's ridiculous to take away some of the fun stuff with school, especially if children are getting, I don't know, they require way too much of the students now, and I think, like I say, I think we could learn a lot from schools in Asian countries because they excel
I mean,
at everything.
I can tell you there was one time, I think it was in 7th grade, my science teacher flipped out on my class because they were talking over her, they wouldn't let her speak, they were being rowdy, she couldn't get class started. She called the principal in there, and they went to YouTube on her computer and looked up a Japanese classroom. And showed us how differently they behaved. And she says, y'all act like banshees compared to these kids. And they're the same age as you.
Exactly.
And I'm just sitting here like, that's humiliating for the rest of y'all because I was always a good kid.
She was good. People used to say, I know we're getting off the subject. It's still school related. Just stay with me. They used to say that Lexi in class, they would say, Lexi is such a good student. Nobody ever knows she's here. She is so quiet, but she is so attentive. And I'm looking at them, and I'm still thinking about the she is so quiet part. And I'm like, who are you talking about? Because she talks from sun up to sundown and on in the night too sometimes. Probably so. I talked all the time in school. She did not. She was a way better student than I was, way more smarter, but she was also very quiet. At home, when you're in your home environment, yes, she is very outgoing. She is very quiet and shy. So y'all, if you ever met her, she would act really, really shy. But since technically we're here at home and there's no one here, she can be herself in front of the camera, which is still quite reserved because, yes, people in YouTube land are still strangers, you know, a crowd.
But the only time I offered food was when Dad was in a coma. I think we've talked about this before in several other videos. And I told them, you know, pray for my dad or give us good luck or just at least think about us. And when he wakes up, then I'll bring pizza for all of us.
Yeah, she offered fourth grade. Fourth grade. She comes home because her dad was in a coma at the time. We may speak on this later on. We have mentioned it before. It might be something we speak about later. But anyway, she said that she wanted everybody to pray, sing good vibes, all that stuff for her dad to be able to recover. And if and when he did, she was going to buy the whole class pizza, which was news to me. She come home and she's like, I already told the class that when Dad, you know, comes back better, that we're getting them pizza. I'm like, we are. So we did.
Yeah, we did when he woke up, and everybody enjoyed free lunch, and they were so happy. They loved it, and they all gave me hugs, and the teacher's like, I'm so glad I didn't have to travel to the cafeteria to eat.
And pizza's always better, too.
Oh, yeah, because they all ate all the boxes of pizza.
Oh, yes, we bought several pizzas. I mean, it was a good thing, but my wallet didn't like it so much.
I was just glad, you know, the class actually supported me. Even though there was a couple bullies in there, they actually still supported me.
Exactly.
So, at least they have some
Okay, so anyway, they're just talking about field days, retreats, school trips, and a lot of those things got cut out as far as our schools and stuff did. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, his earrings look like mine.
They probably are.
They look just like mine.
한번 이렇게
It's the
한 번만
hoop.
걷어줄래?
Maybe not exactly the same, but it's a hoop like mine.
그래야
Yours is a
더
little
느낌이
thicker
있어.
at the bottom.
야, 너 되게 있어 보인다.
Hey, that was wearing
yeah.
little silver hoops, just the easy
뭐
ones.
사실 그 밖에 이유는 없어.
아니야 원래
Yeah,
반장들
you can't really offer food to make you win. I don't roll with it.
For elementary kids, you typically can though, because they don't think too much further than their nose.
굉장히 반장
Plus, then we didn't do
요소에
it then.
장단점이 되거든. 알았어.
춤 되죠 뭐.
뒤에다.
We didn't do any speeches or nothing.
I guess this is the last part of
Yeah,
his
yeah.
why you should vote for me.
Yeah, they have to do like a little. Like,
Oh, no, I'm totally for it. I'm for it. Bring it back to schools, y'all. Bring them back.
잘 추네.
I wish we could. Like I said, I never got to experience voting for other students.
Well, you didn't get to see them do the debates. A drink, get drunk.
저도
Yeah, I
진이를
don't like
추천합니다.
진이 한번
저도
추천해보자.
진이요. 진아 나가봐.
그래. 뒤에 나와서
Why don't you just go by age? It's typically how they made us do things.
이 분필은 왜 부러져 있는 거야?
쓰니
Okay,
불편해서
so-
내가 부러뜨려놨어.
That they did by roll call.
나도 이름표가 있구나.
다 있어.
Everyone does.
어.
Cookie just now realized.
Bless them.
일단 이름이 되게 뭔가 바른 이름이다.
좋지. 왜냐면 우리 집안은 양반 가문.
Of noble ancestry.
Y'all, why don't you write your name smaller? Everybody can't fit their names
게
in
별로
there.
없어.
There's 7 people on there.
나는 한 게임을 굉장히 오래
They almost fill
했어.
up half the board.
너희들이 게임 시작한다면 언제든지 몇 억씩 지원을 해줄 수가 있어. 몇
With
억씩
hundreds of
지원을
millions.
몇 억씩 지원을 해줄 수가 있어.
Where are you gonna get it from?
His family was supposed to be from royal ancestry or something.
어떤 금액을 원하든지 상상 이상으로 받을 거야.
That's a way to buy an election.
너희들이
No,
원한다면
money
나를
don't
뽑아줄게.
owe me.
I'm being facetious. You know, the elections typically are more bought in America now than, you know, almost
yeah.
almost in any communist country. Now in America, you can buy votes here as well.
That's how it works here.
반감이 되는데.
게임까지 좋아하는데.
좋아한대. 아,
좋아
Because they're trying to turn us communists.
잘했어.
미안하다.
Socialist, communist, whatever.
Because we have communists in.
Hopefully, we'll have enough of you guys backing us where we can get money to leave this country.
We're going to South Korea though.
Yeah, we want to move to a country where at least they still have morals and values.
And
South,
modesty.
yeah, South Korea is one of those places.
다들 이름이 왜?
And besides, I really love their food.
어디
I just want to be out in the country.
Their nature
somewhere.
is so pretty, especially a lot of the grasslands.
안녕 얘들아.
And they got mountains.
J2호비야 나는. 네 글자구나.
Lost. They're gonna have to erase all the other names. You misspelled it.
안녕 나는 J2호비고 얘들아 내가 반장이 된다면 참고로 우리 중학생 1학년이다.
It's first year in middle school.
확신할 수 있어. 우리 반은 최고의 반이 될 거야.
어떻게?
아주 춤을 잘 출 거야.
Of course, because J-Hope is an awesome dancer.
끝이야.
Let's go.
Show him, hubby.
Shut up.
Show us the dance. I want to see the dance.
Show us.
Oh, okay. Sunshine pumper.
완벽하다.
강력한 반장 후보
Their names are so big. Y'all needed to write them at least a little smaller.
I don't think any of them needs to be present at least the first 3 because they didn't know that the board was going to run out of boardroom.
같이 따라간 친구들인데 왜 아직 춤이
So they shouldn't because they were taking up too much room on the board.
춤이
안녕.
춤을 잘 춘다면
곧 있으면 10년 차야. 초등학교 때부터 친구였다고 들었는데 참 9년 차야.
반가워. 우리 10년 차야 조임.
난 9년 차. 그다음 정국 나와.
Jungkook Park, I don't even care.
He don't want to be up here. He doesn't want to be the president.
안녕하십니까.
And all just the grading.
목소리 완전 멋있어. 목소리 깡고 봐.
They're teasing him because they know he doesn't want to be.
Oh, yeah.
반장에 관심 없습니다.
I'm not interested in class president.
See, now they want to pick him now.
I feel you, Jungkook.
I don't like that kind of attention.
We need to pick him because he don't want it.
But he would be a good leader because he's a Virgo and he's very consistent and controlled.
왜 나를 마지막에 시키는 거야?
And very level-headed about
부담스럽게.
things.
Why my last is burdensome.
Jim and I feel you.
똑똑한가 봐.
I think they did that on purpose again.
나는 새 김에 클새 형통할 형이야. 이제 모든 일이 막힘없이
The
크게
tiny rat in his cup.
Bless him.
Where everybody else?
한다면 뭘 해줄 거야?
말한
What will you do for
그대로
us?
막힘없이 우리 다 크게 되게 해줄게.
키도 커?
Can you make us taller?
키는
가능해?
그거는
Jimin,
유전자야,
bless his
미안해.
heart, because he's the shortest member, he wants to be taller.
Bless him.
Jimin, honey,
He's
you're
average
fine.
size, just and he seems like Sugar's height.
Jimin,
Jungkook,
you're way
maybe.
taller than me. You're good. You're fine.
그러게.
And besides, your height is perfect for you. You
Exactly.
wouldn't want to be a monstrosity.
No, God makes us perfect.
자, 그럼
He makes us
어떻게?
perfect.
All their body proportions are perfect for
For
them.
each person, exactly. There you go.
I love this. The pointer with
민남 네가 알아서 처리해라.
오야 꼭지 점.
Take him laugh at himself. And that's a good thing. Oh,
Oh,
damn. That's something I would do.
야, 후보 이뻐.
Hobie is so animated.
와. 전화 가서 고생이 많다.
Good job after changing schools.
나 한자로 쓸 수 있지? 나 봐라.
와.
He actually wrote his name in Chinese characteristics.
이유를 설명해 보이.
네 여러분 지민입니다.
오, 제일 정상인.
He sounds very normal. Or that sounds very normal.
답네.
여러분들이 저를 뽑아주신다면
Create a class without violence.
Yeah, that's
Peace,
peace.
peace, cool.
멋있다.
야 그리고 제가 반장되면 인기 좀 있을 것 같아 우리 반.
오, 맞아.
야, 그 매력 있지
Isn't he
않냐?
charming?
야, 그 매력
He's a
있지 않냐?
Libra. He's supposed to be charming. He's so
분이
embarrassed.
매력 있나?
매력 있는 우리 반, 공부 잘하는 우리 반, 너희들의
Libras
일꾼이
inhabit
되어 내가
charming.
노력할게.
뮤직 큐.
야, 쟤 무용이
Give us a jig.
그럼 무용을
Yes, let's see a dance. We gotta see
Let's see the
something.
jig.
Squid on a grill.
야, 이호비가 반응을 되게 잘한다.
I swear, Hobie, Tay, and Jimin. I love it.
Exactly.
They're so silly, but I love them.
And if we just go by the dances, him and Hobie's.
Him and Hobie's tied.
Yes, Tay's was extremely probably the cutest.
It was the cutest, even though he almost killed J-Hope in the
With a
camera.
pointer.
야, 근데 이거 진짜 누구 뽑아야 될지 모르겠다.
아 벌칙
Just
걸려도
pick
면제시켜줘
cookie.
그런 거 아니야?
다 자기 보면 진짜.
Because he didn't want to do it. And poor old Tay and Jimin were so embarrassed to being up there.
때문에 잘 뽑아야 돼. 정말 어마어마.
Yeah, we never got to vote for things like this.
Yeah, we used to. They got to where they've streamlined it where they can cheat. I guess in schools.
Yeah, they can cheat for popular kids because you know the rest of us
Yes,
didn't even know.
because the popular kids most of the time don't turn out to be anything after they graduate. Believe me, I
And
know.
that's the thing is they even had votings for who were going to be candidates for our presidency in our school. Never got those emails either.
So really, those elections were not fair. Because the whole country of the school did not get to vote.
나는
Didn't
그러면
get to participate either.
좀
Because they didn't know where the
Then that
voting
is not
was.
a fair and balanced election.
They didn't know where the voting was. They didn't know where to apply
아, 그런 친구 있었지.
나는
because
힘이
they were never told.
힘센 놈으로 할래.
I'm weak for power. Hobie.
I'm telling you,
Don't say
bless him. It's not.
얘들아 돈에 약한 애는 얘들아 돈에 약한
Yeah, I'm trying to get my lotion. I'm sorry.
야, 나 뽑았나?
네 선생님.
Okay, so
그럼 내가
Let's see what they pick.
보도록 하겠다.
Look at their name, bless them.
누구 뽑지?
Who do I pick? Cookie
Lord,
J-
and I think it's funny because Tay
Yeah,
usually
one,
tries
one.
to tell people what they should do by saying it's a. It would be funny if.
만들 걸.
So it would be funny if everybody voted for themselves. So if everybody voted for themselves, then everybody would have one vote.
And then it'd be up to the teacher, I guess.
Exactly. I guess so.
떨려.
선생님 제가 한 표 한 표 칠판에 적겠습니다.
발을
Okay,
좀
go do that, Jim, and go write each vote on the board.
There
Got
you go,
it.
Jiminy.
You're the clerk.
He's a good little helper.
First ballot, Jimin. Just put like a check beside the name, maybe.
분명 없는 세상.
Jimin probably voted for himself on tape.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
그렇지 내가 한번 볼게. 내가 뽑은 거야.
Yep, that's mine. He said.
두 번째.
He always does what Tay says.
정국. 와.
Jungkook, Hobie pick.
Cookie got one.
너만 믿을게.
Cookie's like, why?
Just to razz him, I'm sure.
제요.
Third is J-Hope.
Hobie?
Hobie!
자, 네 번째.
Really? He was so surprised.
He really was. He's always surprised when people like throw love his way. He shouldn't.
Let's see, that's the insecurity in
자,
him.
다섯 번째.
He's so animated. Cookie again.
역시 전국구야.
이러면은 거의
3 out of 5
Jungkook
votes.
Nation.
다음 마지막.
Last ballot.
Why's it last? Did we? There's supposed to be 6 of them. Did he already do 6?
정국.
Oh, I think Jungkook must have got it.
Jungkook got it.
누가 계단에 올라가면
Because Hobie and Jimin had 2 votes, and
And then the rest
Cookie
of
had the
them.
rest.
Ah, okay.
They got 4 votes. Quiet, it's not funny.
누구야?
정국이잖아 딱 봐도.
Dang, I love you. I love you for that.
That is funny. Quite, that's not funny.
반장
Because it
선거
wasn't.
결과
Okay,
반장은
so Jungkook.
정.
Okay.
There you go.
He's like, I didn't even want to be in this position, but okay.
되겠다.
감사합니다.
And he didn't even do a dance either, I don't think. If he did, they cut it. We didn't see
No, he
it.
didn't do one. He wasn't interested.
He didn't want to. He wanted to go back to sleep.
한마디만 더 해.
또 시키는 건 또 잘하네.
Say 2 more phrases. I'll do my best. Thank you.
감사합니다.
He said, thank you. I'll do my best. Thank you.
Yep. 2 more
그럼
phrases. Hey, there
반장은
you go.
결국이 됐고 이겼어.
Second class.
Second. Oh, so the first class was voting, huh?
Yep.
음악 특성화 학교인 만큼
Music. I loved music class.
랩 특기 생.
At least when the music teacher was nice.
우리 음악 특성화 학교에서 몰랐어?
야 이제 알았어.
Then, of course, music class in middle school, I lost my violin, or should say my teacher lost it.
자,
Yes. So then she ended up going into art,
Yep.
which was fine. She's a
That,
great
that was a
artist.
better choice for me.
연주할
He had to do the whole
악기는
thing.
핸드벨이다.
Handbells. Handbells. Okay.
Handbells.
Yeah, I'm having to read along with y'all.
핸드벨. 연습 시간은
Oh, so they got 10-minute practice, and they're gonna do a song.
I'm sure they'll do extra practice.
핸드벨. 아.
Because they have to get used to the tones, too.
Especially, well, there's 3 of them, so everybody's got to know, I guess, which
I think they all
one.
have at least 2
맞추기
of them.
되게 힘들 텐데.
Yes. Oh my God. You got to say your sounds.
See, they gotta get the tones right.
아 음이 달라. 자 도.
They gotta get them in order.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they all have 2, I think.
얘 음악 잘해.
Oh, I don't know. 2,
3.
4, it's like 7. Is that right? 2, 4,
So 3.
Either 7. No, 8.
맞지?
Because Jim is holding 1. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, there's 8 apiece. Oh my God.
Okay, so
At least 2 people in each group's gonna have 3, and 1 person's gonna have 2. Yeah.
정국이고 리더잖아 지금.
okie dokie.
하나씩 가져가도록 해.
You know, I don't know about y'all, but Suga really does to me seem like a teacher.
Yeah, he puts on the teacher persona better.
He really does. He's so serious.
우리 태영 군은
I mean, he hardly enjoys things, and when he does, it's always a
연주했던
surprise.
걸로 알고 있는데.
Tribe walks for 8 years.
And there's the notes for us.
이거네. 야난 너희들 따라갈게. 난 뭐 하면 돼?
We never got to do anything with bells.
다 같이.
Oh, we didn't do anything like that either.
Well, in Spanish class, we got to do stuff with maracas. But
넌 뭐야?
That should be a little bit easier in Bales,
10분을 잴 거야.
I would think.
we have certain maracas with certain tunes to it.
No?
And they were colored like that. That was actually fun. And I even gave her one of my maracas that was at home for her collection. She said she loved it.
혼자서 못해.
There's little people. She
Oh, I think I remembered you when you took them.
yeah, 'cause I kept one and I gave her one. And she said she loved it. It's the first pink one she said.
Is that why I can't never find the other maraca because you gave one away? Well, look at that. Years later. What year was that?
Year 5.
Okay, 5th grade. I've been wondering for years what happened to one of her
Because
maracas.
it was a passing gift for when I would graduate.
Okay, so now I found out all these years later, why she only has one more. And these were actually bought in Mexico, y'all.
Yeah, and I told her that too. She loved it. She's
Which teacher was it?
아 그냥 도랑 도야.
It was the
Senora Walker.
Yeah, Senora Walker.
So Senora Walker.
I loved
Okay,
her.
she was really good. She
She's
really was.
precious.
And she kept it, huh?
She loved it. She fangirled over it.
해봐야 돼.
Yeah, well, we didn't fly into Mexico. We walked across the border, y'all. When we were visiting Texas, where her dad is actually from.
이게 끝 아니야? 이게 끝이야.
Lord Cookie.
이거 한 번 더 반복하면 끝인
야,
거야.
우린 잘하니까 이러면 플러스 점수 받지 않을까?
자, 점수 처음부터 다시 한번 해볼까?
네.
And what was so crazy was I think she said she's going to use it for class now because she had one maraca short because I think one of them had broken.
Oh, wow.
So she got another one. She's like, I didn't have to buy one.
Bless her.
5시 3분이야.
Y'all have to be like in a sync.
빰. 천천히 해봐,
Yeah,
천천히.
dude. Y'all have to get in sync in a rhythm.
아니,
그치,
그거
all-
어떤
all
방법을
over
해야
each other.
될지. 근데 이거 체크 안 하고 될까? 우리 감각적으로 할까, 그냥?
나 이거 악보
Jim,
뭔지 몰라.
poor thing is
이게 도돌이표예요.
making it
Yes, they're trying to figure it out. Yeah, I mean, he's being very
precise.
Yeah, thank you. She has to fill in my words for me, y'all. They're there. I just can't remember them.
Yeah, he's very precise. He wants things to be done perfectly.
이거 이게 10분
That's the
만에 할수
perfectionist.
Which is this one.
It can't be that fast, hey.
여기 안 한다는 표시가 없어.
You need to practice on the beat first before y'all start with that.
마지막 볼을 안 봐.
지금 6분 4분 남았다 4분.
They're gonna have to have extra practice because they're not even anywhere close to halfway through.
Now, do they have the same song on both teams?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's say they had 10 minutes to try to figure this out.
Yeah, but I think they may need more practice because that was just on a whim.
3분 남았다 3분.
And usually when you have to do things in front of the teacher, you're like,
Oh my God, yes.
and then you lose that confidence.
Exactly. Not to mention the whole class is looking at you. You don't want to fail.
It's all the eagle eyes.
Exactly.
The eagle eyes.
Eagle eye.
2분 남았다 2분.
2 minutes left.
5시 8분.
See, and they're still not done practicing.
No, I mean, seriously, this looks simple, but dang, there's
Poor RM's trying to make notes.
which is obviously the best thing
It's the best
to
thing to
do.
do.
Go ahead and make your notes.
오케이.
I'll be writing names down. Left bell, right bell, blue bell, yellow bell.
I wish they had like colored markers where they could do it for that specific
Yeah,
bell.
they could.
이제 거기
I'm sure RM and Jimmy will take full advantage of that.
Yes.
오케이.
Poor Jimmy's having to
Bless
lead
him.
the team.
There.
Obi, come on. Sugar's getting a kick out of this.
뒤에 거 떼볼래?
See, there's one on the back too.
이제 얼마 안
But they only did one, though, did they not?
Yeah, there's 2 different ones, but it's basically the same thing.
Okay.
10분이다 10분이야 스탑. 스탑.
That was me.
About the vibrant.
스탑.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
스탑.
Stop practicing, but it's so mean. Oh, Cookie.
전국에만 안 듣는 거야?
You're not listening to
이거
Jungkook?
저희 잘못됐어요.
이거 그래 소리 이상하더라.
이거 같은 음이에요.
No, the yellow one's a little lower. It's deeper.
달라.
It is different. It's just a hair different. Yeah, the tone's different.
조용해.
Yeah, you're good. You're not going crazy.
I know, and some people cannot hear a difference. I could not.
어차피 졌어. 그만해.
쓸데없는 거 하다 시간 다.
Yeah, the yellow one's deeper.
자, 누구부터 도전해 볼래?
저희도 하겠습니다.
Yeah, just get it over with.
팀 전정국 하겠습니다. 시작해 봐.
Well, we're done practicing first. They feel pretty confident.
Oh, that's funny. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I wish I had teams that was like that. I was always the leader. Nobody wanted to participate or do anything, and I did everything by myself. So it depressed me.
도전.
I think Jungkook was seriously still half asleep.
He still half asleep. I mean, because I think they were doing this early in the morning.
They must have been, because he just was not for it.
땡땡땡땡.
왜?
악보를 잘 봐. 악보를.
뭐야? 부르르 이러는.
I mean, look at the
박자가
note.
있잖아. 박자가.
뭐야 이게?
아 이렇게 해야 되나?
설마. 지금 음표가 무슨 음표야?
왜 A? 아 이런 것도 해야 되냐?
팀명 김석진. 오케이. 도전. 1회 실패야.
갈게요.
선생님 학교 끝나면 좀 보시죠. 잠깐.
아, 네.
That's not even right.
There's like he's saying it's not in the correct notes.
No, it's not.
배치를 내가 잘못 이해하고 있는 것 같은데.
No, I mean I don't know what notes you wanted them to do
잠시만.
with certain colors. You'd almost have to guide them on that.
똑같아.
Well, they should have already picked out which ones was which. I mean, because they did.
They had to.
They've got something mixed up over there.
도전. 팀 전정국 도전.
Okay.
Yeah, but is it even the right notes on? I guess so.
Oh, bless him. No, that's me.
긴장했어.
Jimin, I think you should have the 3. He kind of lost his way with the 3.
진짜 미안하다 진짜.
잘하자.
미안해.
Maybe they could put it sort of in the center of them two or something. Out of 3 tries. They're gonna have to have more tries possibly.
Yeah, they'll
한
have to
번만
have.
봐주면 안 돼요? 떨어뜨렸잖아요.
Yes.
연습을 해.
Be easy,
연습
and
더 하고 해.
besides, the challenge is whichever team finishes correctly first.
First.
So if both of them failed, they would need more practice.
Exactly.
And
And they
keep
need more
it hard.
tries. If you're gonna want somebody to finish first, you're gonna have to keep going until somebody
But
finishes.
Jimin's right though. You shouldn't be so hard on Hobie. He's
No.
not good.
5분만 더 연습하자.
5분 더 해. 5분 더 해.
He's probably frazzled because you were saying they had the wrong notes. I mean, that frazzled me thinking I was confident. It's like, woo, that went down the drain.
정신 차려.
Yeah, you have to be on the same beat, Hobie.
이렇게 흔들려고 하지 말고 그냥
But I think their bells are out of order somehow. Not theirs.
Yeah, the other team's is out of order. I think they're still trying to figure out the tone.
Right, right.
Oh. Careful, Cookie.
난리다 난리.
What chaos.
It's chaos.
진짜 아파.
Bells is always chaos. I think we did that one. Maybe in elementary school for bells.
We never did bells.
But that was the only time we did it. I think we did it once in 3rd grade.
하나 더 있잖아.
For 1 week.
그것까지 해야 돼.
And then over. Done with.
Because they're all doing it in there. This is why I was never a musician.
정국이 혼자 하면 성공할 수 있을 것 같은데 정국이? 아 봐봐요.
호석이의 배움 시간.
Poor Hobie.
And I'm the same way. I got, somebody got to show me. I'm with it to show it to me.
같이 흔들어야 돼.
너랑 나랑 해.
And because some of them don't know how to read music notes. And like, at least for bells. Because y'all are used to different notes.
I'm in agreement. I don't think nothing against Hobie. I don't think Hobie needs 3 bells.
No, I think Jimin needs to.
Jimin probably needs to have the 3.
Because he's better with working at a fast pace. Because Hobie's still confused, and if he is confused, he would only need 2 bells.
Exactly.
Because that's the only amount his mind can focus on.
Honey, I could only focus on one.
포기란 없다. 그 부분 포기란 없다.
Jimin, take one of the bells.
차례까지 안 와요.
Spare poor Hobie.
그 부분 포기란 없다. 너네.
Cookie already has 3.
못 가, 집에. 알겠어? 저도 하고 싶은데.
And Cookie, I think, is doing pretty good with 3.
선생님.
Yep.
See, Jen doesn't really seem to know, so he's got a 2. See, that's the way to do it. Whoever
Exactly.
can't really concentrate that well, you would need just have the 2.
이렇게 가야 돼.
See, and the thing is you almost knocked them over so because you're moving your hands so fast, they would fall. Oh,
The look.
너무 죽을 듯이 쳐다보는 거 아니야?
well, I mean, now you know how everybody else feels when you get in the death glare when they do something wrong and
And they make a misstep.
That's exactly the look. Except the Jimin movement.
어떻게
Yeah, they probably need more time.
They probably do.
우리 도전 한번
Some of them are still
해볼까?
confused. And I think the other team's still trying to get their tones.
이제.
And it's probably not extremely helpful because the other students, if you will,
진짜
they're
천천히 하면
cross
도전.
practicing too.
처음에는
See, you can't really hear your bell clearly.
맞아 도전. 야, 근데 도전 횟수는 의미가 없는 것 같다.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. It shouldn't. You can't be that hard on them.
천천히.
Because if this is something they did in school, they hadn't done it in a while.
빨라진다.
Oh, almost.
땡지 이거 같이 안
Oh,
해.
they were close.
That ending right there.
악보를 보세요. 악보를. 그렇게 하면 그냥.
Sugar, looking at the note really don't.
그리고 음소 틀렸어. 악보를 보라고. 악보를 왜 줬어 내가? 아니 제이홉 하는데 시민이 쳐다보면서.
Yeah, well, y'all fixing to get a chance to do it, so don't be talking big.
Him and Rainbow talking big compared to Hobie's distress.
Yes.
생각하라고.
He's probably wanting to make sure he's doing it right.
어떻게 해? 악보를 보라고 악보를. 너네 악보를 아니고 악보를.
Okay, look at it. Saying look at the note is different than explaining why you need to look at the note.
Exactly.
Poor old Jim. He's like, I just need to do this whole thing by myself.
혼자 하는 게 더 확률 있어.
Yeah, it seems like Jimmy's the one that understands the bells.
Yes.
야 이때.
나 혼자 할게요.
Babe, where did you learn this? And how long have you done it if you know that well?
야, 봐봐. 내려가.
Maybe his school
It's
did.
the ear. It's the ears, honestly.
Yeah.
자, 주먹.
I said he knows more than Cookie and Hobie. And it seemed like Tay and RM is sort of kind of on the same wavelength. A little confused, but are getting it.
Right. It's just sometimes you think something and getting your hands to work the same way might be two totally different things. It could be a disconnect, even though you know what you're hearing.
노력했다. 성공하는 걸로 하겠다. 대신 기회는 세 번씩.
이건 어떻게 하나요?
Are you actually gonna do the whole thing by yourself, babe?
한 개로 바꿔줘. 음만 맞으면 된다. 이렇게 하면 안 될까요?
Don't be the me and do everything by yourself.
빰빰빰빰빰빰. 아니, 악보를.
Yeah, but tell
Okay, he's gonna come down now. He's saying read the note.
동그라라고.
And we do know that Sugar does know how to read the music, considering he does make a lot of their
most of their songs.
most of their music and
And
stuff,
so
right?
music before.
Exactly. So obviously he has,
Oh, that's a passion of his.
yeah, and obviously he has the ear for it.
I mean, he even creates it on his piano.
아이고 4분의 3박자잖아. 너네 지금 이거 하나를 4분의 4박 들어보고 있으니까.
그 뭔데요 그게 쌤?
He is better at reading music.
샤플라.
Don't give up,
Don't
don't
give
give
up,
up.
honey. Don't give up.
도시까지는 봐봐.
Besides, you're the one that really understands it. Cookie hitting the teacher.
짠.
How many times I've wanted to hit teachers?
아 그러니까 이게 이렇게 떨어지네.
So see, now they hear
Now they
what
get
it
it.
was.
See, this thing is saying look at a nose versus explaining why we need to look at a nose different.
여러분 왈츠는 4분의 3박자입니다. 4분의 4박자.
See, he understands all that. He's talking about 4 times and 3 times, and I'm in clueless times.
Sugar, they don't know how to read music like you do. You're very experienced.
주먹.
Some are still learning. At least this time.
안 올라간다.
Jimmy, you can do it. You can do
You were
it.
the closest one, I believe.
Yeah, they were close. They were right there at the end.
Yeah.
Last note.
인정하도록 하겠습니다.
팀명 김석진.
도전. 대충 듣고 대충 젓가락 행진곡이다. 대충 띵띵띵띵 끝나면
Chopsticks, okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I heard a third bell in one of them notes. Yeah, they're getting a little. Yeah, they're getting on top of each other.
I mean, it's difficult. I totally agree. It's difficult.
해봐 그냥.
그래 해보자.
Okay, really slow. I think that works, and you can hear.
도전. 네가 이겨라 또.
Arm hush.
천천히.
Jiminy needs a hug.
남들 신경 쓰지 말고 자기 것만 해.
Don't listen to others. Focus on your own.
그만해.
선생님 이거 지금 열심히 하고
Yes, they are. They're working very hard.
Very hard.
도전.
I just don't think Hobie has completely got the gist of it. No, I mean nothing against Hobie. I mean I wouldn't be able to get it in like seconds.
Oh, God.
끝날 때 선생님.
I mean it takes weeks for us to learn stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. In school, they might give you a whole 9 weeks for it.
Probably. Y'all doing it too fast.
That's just the way that they're wanting to do it.
No, Aaron told them they need to go a little slower. Yeah.
But if you noticed when they were playing, Tay was following along and he was touching the bells. So
He was trying to figure out the tunes.
right.
So I think they're still disorganized on their team.
안 할게.
On
끝날 때는 이런 애들.
Tay.
So why don't the other team just look at the layout of their bells and put their bells the same? You know, cheat a little bit.
자,
I think Tay wants to be fair.
팀 전용 도전. 자, 갈게요.
And then maybe hearing something a little different. Maybe I don't know.
천천히. 왜 급해 다들?
Why, do it slowly. Why are you in a hurry? Okay.
Yeah, don't do it in a hurry. They get jumbled on top of each other.
Okay. Yes.
오케이.
Y'all good?
준비됐어?
They're gonna move their whole bodies. Okay.
Yes, that's better. Hobie!
뭐 했어요?
Cookies up. What's going on?
뭐야 뭐 이거.
He was excited. He was just ready to go.
Yeah, don't do that, hon.
야, 더 천천히, 더 천천히. 진짜 천천히.
Yeah, team soldier.
진짜 천천히.
도전.
As usual.
빨리. 힘을 기울게. 도전.
도전.
빨리.
No, don't do it fast. Oh, okay, there you go. You don't want to get jumbled. Catch playing.
What are they playing with?
Each other.
천천히. 천천히.
Okay, I got lost on that one.
Floor down.
Toby's on the floor.
한번 갔으면 넘어가야지.
Why are you repeating? Thinks he needed to switch between the bells.
I was wondering why he kept doing the same one, but
Yeah, that's
I can't say nothing. I can't.
I think he got so in the rhythm. It's like,
Oh yeah. Maybe he was hearing a change in his mind or something.
썰비도 하라고 썰비도.
Jen, hush.
도전. 연 필요해? 오케이 도전. 도전.
Okay, so they're ready. They say they're ready.
마지막 도전이다.
왜 마지막 도전이니까 선생님.
내가 봤을 때 너네 세 번 못하면 무승부 해야 될 것 같아. 오케이 갑시다. 해.
All right,
내가
let's see how
질 것
y'all
같아,
do. Come on.
Sugar said, I think I'm gonna die.
동동국 도전. 도전.
You can do it. Stop laughing. Yes, do slowly.
딴딴딴딴. 빰빰빰빰빰빰빰.
Hubby, keep focused.
오.
Jesus just took care of everything.
He's just like, let me do it. Oh, good. Yes. Awesome.
So you could do it.
That was hard. That's so
That was
hard.
especially in the amount of time they had to do it. That was short.
Lord, Toby's crying. I would laugh to have cried too. Bless him.
He got tickled at Jim and just trying to take control of the wheel.
Hey, he said, okay, yeah, let me take the wheel.
쌤, 저희는 못해요. 여기 뭐 하나
Film on the wheezy.
What does it say there? I don't know. Tell me what it says because I don't read Korean.
There's no giving up.
Okay. All right. Come on, y'all can do
Come
it.
on now. He's like, don't give up. Yeah, he's trying to do it slow like they did. 'Cause that's the best way to work.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's really hard. I know it's hard. It really is.
Don't burst your eardrums.
I mean, seriously, I can't. And Babe was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my chair out of my way.
Dad's
아니
going.
이게 빨리빨리 안 된다. 일단 저기 배치가 잘못됐어.
지금 그래도 저희는 하나가 되어서 이 문제를 해결하면서
Well, you did have to take the wheel.
Yes. At the end, but it
But that's fine. It worked out.
It worked out.
이거는 전정국
And they were all a team. Doesn't matter who begins or ends.
And they didn't fight. They were all very agreeable,
Exactly.
very in sync.
Okay.
쌤, 근데 공방갱 때 앞으로
It was really hard.
10 minutes to
이렇게
practice.
어려워할
Okay.
줄은
No.
몰랐지. 일단 악보를 못 읽을 줄 몰랐고.
I didn't know you couldn't interpret music scores. Hello, not everyone.
You're the one that writes their music.
Yeah, everybody can't do that.
끝났어.
You're the one that has the passion about reading the music notes.
끝났.
V wants to get it right. You can tell.
자,
Poor
다음
Tay.
시간은 점심 시간이다.
It's
Yay,
lunchtime.
it's
Can you
lunchtime.
have lunch? Yes, you can. It is actual lunchtime.
Oh yeah, get some
Lunchtime
lunch.
was my favorite.
What's for lunch?
조용 숨어. 이번 점심 시간은
You'll
게임의
compete
점수와는
on an individual
상관없고
basis. For
개인전으로
what?
선생님들 그럼 맞추나요?
아 저는 안 맞추죠.
I don't join.
선생님은 너네가 밥만 먹는 것만 봐도 배가 부르다.
I'm happy only watching you.
He doesn't eat much. Sugar doesn't.
첫 번째
He doesn't have a big appetite.
I know. Well, I wish I didn't have a big appetite.
I have a big appetite. I
답이
hate
나와 있는데요. 선생님 저 김치요. 선생님 저 김치요.
it. Yeah, you face it the wrong way, hun.
네가 말한 거 없었잖아 김치가.
김치 없어졌잖아.
박지민 때문에
Okay, so they're-
됐다.
She's not available to
So
Jim, and
it's not available because you had the board the wrong way.
첫 번째 사진.
so they're going to be showing, like she said, a magnified picture of food, and they got to figure out what it is.
Yeah, and then they get the food if they get it right.
Okay.
김석진 꿀. 네.
No, that'd be too simple. Why would you want a bowl of honey?
뭘것 같아? 딱
To
보고
dip
알잖아.
your-
이걸 왜 몰라?
Gorgonzola pizza.
아니 잘안 보이지 않나요?
자 그러면
Gotta get some of
너네들
your
못 맞추면
Chicken wings. Some people like
덜
dipping it in
확대된
honey.
사진을
Yeah.
주도록 하겠다.
오케이. 그래 이게 또 준비돼
Okay.
There's a picture less magnified.
김석진.
김석진. 그 무조림 땡.
It's like chicken
닭도리탕.
skin.
박지민 닭강정.
정답.
There you go.
우리 김준이 절로 가.
Which is my favorite. I love sweet and sour
Him
chicken.
and Hubby have no problems. Come on, y'all.
나랑 먹자. 정국아.
Now we can share it.
See, now you can share. I like sweet and sour chicken. The thing is, the breading in the Chinese restaurants is always sort of weirdly textured to me, and it's just, that's typically the only part I don't like.
그귀 같아요. 귀지.
It looks like earwax. Yes.
선생님 배꼽.
It's gotta be
Maybe they're
good, y'all
gonna,
know.
maybe they're gonna be eating birdie bots, the earwax edition.
그래요? 아닌 것 같은데. 좀 더 덜 확대된 걸로 해주세요.
말했잖아 내가 춤추려고 춤추자고.
Is it a rotten tooth?
아래 눈도 있는데.
Looks like a bug leg. Ooh.
It looks like fruit.
칠리새우.
정답.
Ooh, chili shrimp. Yeah, that had to be one of their legs. I said it was a bug leg.
Shrimp's good. I love shrimp.
Yes, this is the shrimp lover here.
굽이지 아니야 저거?
That was like almost like tuna salad.
현미경으로 봤어요? 무슨
Weirdly.
더 확대된 사진을
이거
보여줬다.
확대된 사람
More
봐야 된다.
magnified.
확대된 게 아니고 축소된 거 아니야?
Less magnified is what you mean.
Exactly.
현미지잖아.
Potato pancakes.
약간
It
졌는데
almost
저거는?
looks like
거로 튀겨지는.
It's pork or
it's something
something.
fried. Yeah, it's like a meat.
Yeah, pork cutlet. Yeah.
Pork cutlets are good.
대박. 야, 저기 너희 뭐 얻었어?
We love
불고기
pork here.
김치찌개 뭐야?
Her and her daddy do.
와,
I'm not much of a pork person unless we talking about sausage and bacon.
자,
Bacon.
Bacon,
김석진.
you are a betrayer.
땡,
비, 팥,
땡.
팥죽.
박지민 살쾡이.
전전국 순대.
Sunday,
자기가 막 질러 그냥. 김석진.
say anything. Well, that's what they're doing.
포가토.
소로 만들어진 음식이네. 더 큰 사진을 보여주지.
소름 뭘 만든 거야? 도대체?
Yes, please. Yeah, that does look like beef in a
Yeah, it's
way.
like beef.
장조림.
It's beef something because it's beef.
갑자기.
Inside dish.
사랑의 감자.
No.
떼요. 색깔이.
정답.
There you go, Hubby. See?
Okay, so it's pork rib patties, and it looked like beef for real, but it's not pork.
Get
Okay.
them little patties out of those.
뭐야?
전전국.
아보카도 아니야?
Y'all don't eat avocado, do you?
It's not like a popular food, but they do have it there. It's like lime is very rare.
Well, I'm okay living in a country with no avocado because I don't like it.
이건 안 먹도록.
Yeah, no, that's not something they typically eat.
It is a banana.
이거 바나나다.
Is it the stem of the banana?
아 진짜.
양심의 증발했네.
아, 저 뭔지 알 것 같아. 그 꼭다리 이거 떼가지고 거기만 혹 떼놓은 거 아니야?
So it's
Yeah,
talking about the stem end, but
뭐 아무튼 뭐 그렇다.
that's
Yeah, it's like the stem
the
part.
top end of the banana.
진짜 너무하다 진짜로.
That's wrong to give them the stem.
이걸 맞출 수 있어. 자,
뭐야 이거?
The tomato
야 이거
sauce.
예술 작품.
빨리 더
That's not
확대된
art,
사진
dude.
보여주세요. 덜 확대된.
Sauce.
아니 그래도 똑같잖아요.
떼요. 명란젓?
박지민 새우젓.
양념게장. 땡.
저 뭐야?
힌트 없어요?
저 제요. 방울토마토? 네.
박지민 토마토.
Tomato.
토마토입니다.
Right color. Definitely.
Love the song.
나는야.
뭐 될 거야? 찌.
That ain't the same tomato song though, is it? Is it?
아니 잠깐. 아 먹지 않는 건가요? 아 먹어야죠.
They only got one tomato sauce.
일단 바로 도착했어요.
좋은 시간인가요?
Almost
자,
had
한번
one.
개봉식을 한번 해보도록 합시다.
There's manners.
오픈회 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다.
Yes.
저부터 한번 합시다.
That'd be for dessert. Yeah, they're all gonna share anyway.
Of course.
Look at that, that looks good.
I think they do a lot of sticky rice too, do they not?
Most of their dishes, as a Korean thing and typically Asian things, they always have to have rice on the side because they usually
Yes.
have sauces and they like to put some of the meat in the sauce and the
But
rice.
their rice is more like sticky rice because it really sticks together, which I think would be a whole lot better than the rice we eat. That's just my
I mean,
opinion.
they do sticky rice, but they do normal rice because they're the only Asian country that uses spoons to eat rice.
Okay.
And sometimes they will have sticky rice.
자 그리고
꽤 맞췄지.
Abruptly closing it. My word.
Rice.
닭강정이랑
There you
밥이랑
go.
토마토랑 같이 먹냐?
It's good amount of rice for your sweet and sour chicken.
그래. 후식 좋네.
Yep, desserts is up there.
반찬 기가 막힙니다.
Okay. I want to see what laver is. Laver?
Oh, it's seaweed.
흰밥에 김자반.
Oh, so he got salted laver and rice. Okay.
다음 진.
I've just never heard of that before.
금수저.
돈까스에 칠리새우에 단무지.
Dang, that shrimp looks good.
이건 좋다.
His looks really good, yeah.
근데 이거 미리 개봉하면은 이건 식는데요. 그래서 흔들어줘야 돼요.
See,
우리 흔들어?
Well, he said if you open it too soon, it's going to get cold. He don't want his to get cold. Oh.
kimchi stew and rice.
그다음.
비슷합니다. 저 고추장 주고요.
아 맞죠.
I really want to try kimchi stew.
주셨는데 지금 이만큼 주실 줄 몰랐어요.
야 그래도 그 어디야? 야. 그래요. 야 감사하게
They're all
먹어요.
going to share anyway, RM, you know
자
that.
그리고 여러분들께 저의 마음을 담아서 김치.
Oh, so they're all going to get some kimchi. Okay.
솔직히 밥 먹죠.
선생님 도시락은 좀 다릅니다.
그러게. 우와. 나 반찬이 너무 좋은데. 와 선생님 오늘 고생했으니까 맛있게 드셔도 돼요.
안녕하십니까. 네, 맛있게 드세요.
자, 일단 먹어봅시다.
And Sugar's going to have his own lunchbox.
고추장치 먹어야 될 거. 감사합니다.
See, they're just going to share
They do.
anyway.
They always share, which is just awesome.
하나지. 우리 하나 아니야? 자 하나다.
Yep, getting some
나랑
food,
먹자 사이좋게.
sharing. That's so sweet.
I think I see a little thing of strawberries in front of Jim and lots of strawberries there.
Might be tomatoes.
That might be right. You're right, because he did get tomatoes. It's just like strawberries from here.
I think 'cause, you know they eat them like strawberries.
Well, you know, strawberries do bring out the flavor in a lot of different foods. I love tomatoes with eggs. Oh, I love it.
Tomatoes and eggs. At least ketchup and eggs is for me. I typically don't like tomatoes. I like them cooked in soups.
And soups and stews and stuff like
I
that.
like those tomatoes. I don't like them cold and raw.
She didn't like the raw.
Nope. They just taste weird to me like that. They're just so sweet. I love when they share food.
I think they're precious, really. I love that.
People in America aren't like that.
Nope.
It's depressing to see that.
많이 먹어 정보야.
Look, enjoy more. That's so sweet.
내일은 더 많이 싸울게.
I'll get you more tomorrow.
자, 우리는
It's PE time.
Oh, honey. I hated PE, but I loved the PE teachers. They were nice. At least in elementary school.
I liked PE, but no, maybe she's just getting used to
I think they did it because we had earlier class with her. We had
possibly.
earlier in the day, so she was a lot
And
nicer.
maybe kids are grumpy in the morning. I don't know.
Oh, honey, PE students were terrible at PE.
야, 너희들은
They're
균형이
rude.
따닥 맞네. 도대체 우린 답이 안 나온다.
석진이 안 돼. 석진이는 옷걸이 하면 옷걸이 안 돼. 옷걸이 안 돼.
Just because they're white don't mean anything.
옷걸이를
I
내가
was saying he
안
couldn't
하면
pass through a hanger or something.
할 수가 없어.
Oh, for like a hoop.
난 유연성이 없어.
I
이거
guess.
잘 생각해야 돼.
I don't think anyone would pass through a hoop.
옷걸이 플라우프는 피하는 게
I sure
맞다고
could. I'm
생각해.
the size of a stick.
일단 어차피 질 테니까 최선의 분량을 뽑아낼 수 있는 방법을 찾아.
근데 나
No,
피하는
have
거 하면 안 돼.
confidence.
Exactly.
Y'all have good teamwork. You're a team anyway, and being a team here wouldn't be too hard.
가보자. 그럼.
Y'all could do it.
자, 어느 팀부터 하나요? 자, 어느 팀부터 할래요? 리더끼리 와서 가위가위보 한번 합시다. 오케이. 자, 김석진 대
I gotta see what
전정국.
he said.
이긴 사람이 정하기. 못해.
Can anybody really get through them at your size?
아, 오케이 형 때문에 방법을 알았어요. 고마워요.
I learned how to do it thanks to you. What in the world are they doing in their spare
그
time?
뭐냐, 그 아까우니까.
They're trying to get through.
They're being boys.
I've never.
Yeah, they stretch the hanger out in a circle.
또 마이크도 있어가지고.
They have to think of things to entertain themselves most of the time.
오케이.
Why didn't he just go through the feet? Now I know dudes can do that, but typically females can't because our hips get wider as we age.
Well, typically the men's shoulders are wider than their waist, so they usually go from the top to
나가서
bottom.
축구하고 있는데 연달아서
Yeah, but if you're trying to slip through something, I wouldn't want to go through the wide part, which is why I said I'd want to go through the bottom.
Well, they think the wide part would stretch out the hanger more.
준비할 게 없어.
Of course, Jim and his tiny little self got the hanger.
자, 따따따따따.
Come on, honey, you can do it.
빨라, 좋아.
What's the?
야, 10초 안 됐어.
Oh, good.
Come on,
Okay.
honey.
3,
Don't get too dizzy.
4, 5.
난 좀 천천히 할게. 내가 하니까 그 유지가 안 돼.
Okay. What's Toby got to do? Lord, he's gonna fall. He looks confused.
He's gotta do a pose.
Oh, oh,
gotta
oh,
hold.
oh,
Oh.
oh. Can you just do it? Just do it. You got it. You got it.
There you go. Okay. Now,
Oh,
끈적.
come on now.
Toby's still dizzy.
Let's keep it on the foot.
Oh my God. Oh, oh.
Jesus. That turned into a football quick.
That's got to be hard because we all got to move in tandem with each other. And like I say,
Toby was dizzy.
he's still dizzy. Oh my Lord.
어우, 야, 큰일 났다, 야, 이거.
야 이거 더 짧게 잡아야 돼요. 완전 짧게. 오케이 형.
It seems like Jimin's butt's actually the thing that holds him up a little bit in the hanger.
야, 우리 천천히.
And nothing wrong with that as long as he's got muscle.
이번에 이긴다고 생각하면
땡.
Oh, at least it's a little better than standing. At least that'll stop his head from moving.
야, 제이홉 잘한다.
Just for a little bit.
오케이. 빨리. 짧게 잡아야 돼.
Alright,
Okay, y'all.
your team.
Slowly, slowly.
점점 팽팽하게 시작.
There you go. Got it. Yes, yes.
Careful.
Yay.
So y'all did it.
Yes.
1분.
See, that made
42초.
Hubby less dizzy. The single placement instead
Yes.
of hopping around.
쉽지 않은데?
Okay.
지금 야간
Come on, Gene, you got it.
이 정도 빨리 할 줄은 몰랐어. 1분 42초? 네. 일단 처음에
Like I said, y'all are a team anyway, so doing teamwork is not that really hard. Super speed.
자, 갑니다. 준비됐어요? 김성진 선생님 준비됐어요?
He jumps really fast about things.
하나 둘 셋.
화이팅! 화이팅!
Come on, Jen, you got it.
시.
Now we're gonna start with Tay.
No, but they said Jen was nervous, so.
Oh, don't be nervous. Okay, come on, Tay. You got it, buddy. You got it. Oh,
Oh, his place is a little bigger.
아, 막혔어요.
There you
okay.
go.
He got it.
Oh, you still got it on you. Don't get too dizzy. I hope you get something that stabilizes your brain.
천천히.
Oh, crap.
Take a deep breath. It's gonna be about the hopping. There you go. Just hop if you have to.
He's trying to keep his 1 foot balance. Oh, careful. Okay.
Yes.
See, there
Okay.
you go. Alright, now you're gonna have to hold the thing up.
7초 38초.
Okay.
You got it.
They should have learned from the other team.
Just do it lightly. And,
I think RM's still dizzy too. I
yeah,
think.
he's a little. Oh,
Oh, okay. Come on.
careful. Just keep it up there.
Yes.
Not too high. Yeah, he's still a little dizzy. You can tell his eyes.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got it. You got it.
That's the perfect height. This is more controlled that way.
Yes.
There you go.
Good job.
다들 잘하네.
야, 1분대로 들어갔습니다. 야. 정확하게.
I think Tay seemed a little faster.
Yeah,
they were a little slower.
Just by 2 seconds, though, I'm
By
thinking.
a few seconds.
No, I thought it was 2 because it was like 143 and there was just 141. Did I look at it wrong?
I think not. The thing is
Todd.
they're both tied.
Okay, now what we're doing. I thought you said PE was over.
마지막.
We have one final one.
Oh, Korean class.
야, 그거 어떡하냐? 야,
So that should just sort of kind of be like us with English.
자, 이제 마지막.
Okay, y'all, excuse Lexi, had to have some food. I had to take a break for actual nicotine, and we are back.
형, 저 응원할게요.
가자.
I told you I'm a pig.
그거는
She's not a pig. She can eat people under a house when she feels like it. Yeah, out of a house, she can do it.
주제는
Thank God you can't look at her and tell.
보이는 거.
Okay, just for Lexi had already said this obviously is in one video, so we'll go ahead and say at least at this point, this is the one she said there will possibly be trigger warnings for Army because there may be some critiques on their biases. We're all human, so we all have faults, and we all have our moments of rudeness. So nothing personal to the member. If I critique them, get over it. We're all human. We all have some dirty little attitudes occasionally. Okay, so let's move on. Even though I can't remember the part because I haven't seen it in a while. This one is sort of kind of funny too because they're going to do like keywords and things like that. So this has actually got some funny in it too.
Sugar's messing with you, hon.
He is.
You finally got it.
Okay, so we're going to come up with the forbidden word for each member.
Yep, and the person they're going to be choosing for is going to be sitting down.
각자 가면 돼. 자, 이제 또 우리 편 아니다.
아이도 제시해줘 봅시다.
다 나가세요.
Alright, so he's like, come on, let's come up with J-Hope's forbidden word.
제시어가 두 개인 거죠? 저는 네. 제이홉의 말버릇 뭐가 있을까? 저는 말버릇 생각보다
They don't have many habits, but they can come up with two. And I think that Jimin is probably really good at analyzing and listening to people a lot. As
He analyzes all of them.
He does come up with some good words.
Libras are very analytical about the people around them.
아, 없지 나는. 내가 무슨 말버릇이 있다고?
He don't have any habits.
No, you do.
We all do. Yeah, ha ha ha. Because he does laugh at stuff a good bit. And ha ha. What's
It's basically a filler.
Yeah.
여러분 진짜 너무한 거 하지
Let's be humane.
인간적으로.
But you didn't have any habits, Hobie, remember?
That was him, I guess, kind of.
Okay, so his is and ha ha ha.
자, 저는
Okay.
적었습니다. 섭외 나오세요. 자,
Alright.
지민이 형 들어가.
Now they're gonna do Jimin's.
자, 지민이 형. 아,
They should know these.
느낌이다.
나 껴줘. 내 도시락 많이 가져올게.
See, Hobie's already doing his no but.
No, but he does do that. And I think, yeah. Because he's very careful with his words, so he's like, I think.
Right.
He wants to say the right things.
이게
So his word no but and I think. That's Jimin's.
Because he tends to counter himself a lot.
Okay, so now they're going to Jungkook.
워터파크 개장할 것 같은데 느낌이.
I feel like my armpits are going to sweat. Who said that? Sounds like something Hobie would say.
Yeah, he does do a lot of fillers too. Cookie does.
Okay. And I think. Okay.
야, 형이 들어가요. 종훈아.
Okay, so Jin's
나
next.
먼저 갔어.
What'd you write for me? Don't be asking.
Don't write no. Well,
Because he's not saying it at all.
yeah,
정말
but
재밌다. 정말 써라 정말. 나 왜 이렇게 많냐? 그러니까 형 진짜 많아요.
you have a lot.
Yeah, he's saying he has a ton. He admitted it.
At least he's self-aware.
Let's do yes.
Yes and no.
Yes and yeah.
So get him confused, and then he'll say the other one.
Okay, so yes is one.
많이 넣었다.
They must
They must have
have
added no.
Yeah,
Yes and no.
they're gonna make you think they did.
No and yes. So his are answers. Okay.
They tickle themselves.
Okay, so
It's getting
who's next?
worse.
Who's next? V.
형이는 진짜
Okay,
yeah,
so
Tay.
yeah, they're gonna do taste next.
너무 많아. 뭘 골라야 될지 모르겠네.
There's so many I don't know which to choose. Jimin knows. Jimin knows his
Yeah,
best.
look, he's not even
He's not
hesitating
He knows now and a little.
Yeah.
Yep, he does say that a lot.
Okay, so RM's is
너무
next.
빠르다. 너무 많아서.
난 벌써
And last.
아 이거 뭐야 되지? 남준이는 말버릇이 그렇게.
Yeah, he does actually have a lot. I mean, you all do.
Yeah. Look and
No,
up.
everyone. He likes to say everyone.
Everyone. Okay.
Because he tries to be the leader, so then he has to say everyone, so it's typically.
Okay, so everyone and
Yep,
Alright,
fillers.
so some have fillers
And some actually have words.
and some have words. After 7-8 years together, yes.
아
Alright.
아직 팀이 없어요. 자 민트 초코 좋아하는 사람 손 들어보세요. 저는 그 코입니다.
I just love how Jimin had to ask nobody about Tay.
저는
You should.
약간 애매해요.
저도
It really depends on the brand of the
좋아하지도
ice
않아요.
cream,
왜냐면
honestly.
싫어하지는 않는다는 거잖아.
아니 날마다 달라요.
And that's pretty normal. Sometimes you're in the mood for things and sometimes you're not, which doesn't mean you like or dislike. It just depends on the day. I mean, heck, we're like
솔직하게
that.
솔직하게.
난
전 민트 초코 안
The
좋아합니다.
one ice cream I will never, besides the Christmas ice cream, there's one Christmas ice cream we love.
Love, and it is the it's the mint one.
Peppermint?
Yeah, it's peppermint. Oh god, yeah, but not all peppermint, because some of the peppermint ice creams, and we're not talking about chocolate mint, we're talking about peppermint, and it only comes around the holidays. And actually, the best peppermint is the one that the peppermints are actually melted into it.
That was my favorite one.
And then there's one that does the peppermints in it, but they're crunchy.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And we don't really like them. We like the ones where it's a little more melted.
But the one besides that one, the only ice cream I'll never get tired of, Rocky Road.
Rocky Road.
Love it.
Yes. And actually the generic Rocky Roads, the store brand Rocky Roads, which is obviously made by an ice cream company that's well known or whatever, but then they go under the store name. If it's going to be a Walmart or a Publix or, a store, they'll have their own store name for their generic items, but those are actually the best Rocky Roads there are, and we love it. So, actually, your dad's the one that got me started on Rocky Road, which of course
Then you brought it to me.
went down to her because Rocky Road was always his favorite. So,
I can never decide what would be my favorite ice cream because I think they're all really good, except some of the fruity ones. Some of the fruity ones is really gross, especially mango. Mango's disgusting, and I hate mango anyway.
Yeah. Oh, but the other good one, which I really, really love, and I need to stay away, and we haven't bought a long time, is the cookies and cream, where it's like the vanilla ice cream.
Creams is so good.
Yes, and it's got like little bits of what to me would be like Oreo.
And the one
cookies.
we used to have, which I think they got rid of, it was red velvet ice
Yes.
cream. That was
that one was really good too because it actually had pieces of cake in it.
Red velvet cake.
Yeah, it was
so good.
really, really
Anyway,
good.
we're getting off topic.
Yes,
on
ice cream. A whole new subject. It's a freaking thing. So this was actually sort of kind of, I'm just go ahead and say this real quick. It should have really been an even team of 3 and a 3 because there were 2 who said they didn't like or dislike, so it could have went either way. So them saying 4 people disliked and 2 people liked, I don't really think that was fair because like Jim said and Tay said, it didn't really matter either way. It depended on the day.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they could have very easily
And
have
split them
evened
two
this up. Exactly.
And really, if you think about it, they could have just kept it the way it was because
Yes.
Jen and RM were on one side
Yes.
and Tay was over there, and
and the others
and vice versa.
Exactly.
So they could have just kept it that way.
They really could have. And that's the other thing, too, I've noticed in one of the other debates that will come up eventually, we're not at it, is a lot of times Jungkook doesn't really like or hate something, but he does eat it.
But he actually does say he loves
does
the mint
like-
ice cream.
Yeah. The mint chocolate chip is not one of my favorites, but I
love it.
will eat it.
I don't really like the chocolate chips in it. I like when it's chocolate swirls in the
Exactly.
ice cream. I tend to like that. I don't like crunchy things randomly in ice cream. It's just a weird texture to me. Now, I like I said, Rocky Road is very different. The almonds in there are really good.
The almonds are good.
But now I typically don't like weird crunchy things in my ice
She has texture issues with a lot of stuff. I have texture issues with a few things, not a whole lot, but it's like strawberries are good. I don't like the strawberry seeds. Let's see, you just like cherry period, don't you? Don't you like cherries?
I love cherries.
But you don't like cherry flavored things.
Cherry flavored things is the artificial cherries is disgusting.
Yeah, so there's some differences out there. So sometimes it's a texture thing. Sometimes the flavors are amped up way too much. So I can understand what Jim and Tay sort of kind of said.
Like I said, it really depends on the brand. Because certain brands make ice cream really hard, and some of them actually have the perfect consistency.
Yes.
And it really just depends how they make it too.
It is. And that's one thing too, is my mom always said this as far as ice creams go. She don't mind any ice creams. Her favorite's actually butter pecan, but she doesn't like any Breyers ice cream because to her the Breyers ice cream is more gritty.
Yeah, they get the gritty. That's what I mean.
It is
hard
sort of
gritty.
kind of gritty, and it could be from, I don't even know, that weird salt thing that they use. I don't know.
Probably.
But anyways.
Yeah, Cookie's not very for or against anything.
No,
typically.
he's
kinda
not
goes-
super picky.
Yeah, he kind of goes with the flow. He's not
Yes.
picky.
극호입니다, 여러분. 알고 있어요, 그거?
네. 저는 정말 민트 초코를 좋아하고요.
Explain why you like it. There's got to be reasons why you like it. Oh, he laughed.
No, I thought he said,
Oh,
내가 천재야.
You're not a
민트
genius.
초코가
Thank
되게
you.
상쾌함이 있잖아요.
I mean, nobody in this
먹을
group's a
때마다 그
genius because if you were, your brain would be really big. Oh, well, Cookie this time.
Uh-oh.
He said his filler.
잠시만요.
Oh,
He
he figured it out.
That's smart. He figured it out pretty quickly.
I wouldn't even have remembered what I said. So
Just try to not say it anymore.
okay, so they're going to be debating
사먹는 사람들은 있을
mint
텐데
chocolate chip ice cream.
써버리면 처음에 그럼 민트 초코를 좋아하는 사람은 어떻게 먹습니까?
그거를 왜 안 좋아하는 사람한테 따지죠?
Well, I mean, you
아니,
can
그걸 당신들이
be
따지는 게
friendly and
아니라
not eat the ice
만들어
cream.
놓으면 사 먹을 수 있는 사람이 있잖아요.
Exactly.
민트 초코를 좋아하는 사람들은 사 먹을 수 있는데 안 먹으면 되잖아요.
I
싫어하는
mean, there's some
사람.
ice creams that are really weird, and I wouldn't
Exactly.
ever.
대상입니다.
No.
This is where we're gonna.
This is where we're gonna have the trigger warning, because what does that sound like to you?
Exactly. And
Because I don't like this ice cream. It should not exist.
exactly. So the point is, if RM says that he doesn't like it, then nobody should have it. It should be gone.
Which is basically.
That's basically socialism, communism. If I don't like it, nobody should have it. Whereas Jungkook and Hobie are saying, hey, we should have it, and that way if people like it, they can get it.
I mean, some people actually have different tastes later on in life. I mean, because you said yourself that you didn't like peas before, and then later on in life you started liking them.
Exactly.
And I used to like peas, and now I don't.
Now she doesn't. It's really sort of kind of a flip thing. But yeah, what she's saying, that's actually the first critique. Okay, so I know RM was doing it. I can't remember, was Jen doing it too, about nobody should have it, this should not be an availability?
Jen didn't really. I mean, he says he didn't like it. He don't really want it around him. But the thing is RM, I think, is the only one that's made that comment.
Yeah. So actually, this is really something that's sort of a little bit of a scary thought. And I know this is a debate, it's a fake debate, but in the debates you do give bits of truth from what you think about stuff.
I mean, because they're actually on the sides that they are on. Because, you know, well, these two don't like it. But, of course, Jim and Tay were like...
Didn't really care.
But
Yeah.
we don't really care.
Right. So, point number one, okay, if people don't like a certain item or a certain thing, it shouldn't be taken away from everybody else.
Just don't get it.
Just do what Jungkook said. Don't buy it.
I mean, because the thing is you may not like mint chocolate ice cream. Later on in life, you could start
You
liking
could grow into it.
I mean, because like I said,
that.
I've grown into things I never thought I would before with flavors. So, I mean, you can't take it away from it as an option. Why would you want to get rid of options? That's basically socialism. You don't want to get rid of people's options.
Exactly. Yes, and you might think that's a far reach. It really is not a far reach.
No, it's not far reach. It just words alone is enough to know how a person thinks. And
Exactly.
it seems that's pretty true to him.
Exactly.
So, like I said, that's a scary thought for the
Yeah,
leader.
that's a forced opinion.
Yep, that's a forced opinion.
Yeah.
민트 초코가 있으면
Very,
Mint
very, very
chocolate chip
controlling.
available.
되는 거예요.
Very,
Those that don't want it shouldn't buy it.
yeah, very
Exactly.
controlling. That don't like that.
근데 민트 초코
먹으면
없으면
된다.
혼자서 뭐 어떻게 만들어 먹어요? 그렇죠. 자, 호 발음 잘 들었고요. 발음 되겠습니다. 할 말 없어 솔직히.
있습니다. 이거 굉장히 좋지 않은 행동인데
RM's was pretty disrespectful too.
일단
Yeah.
민트 초코는 이 맛을
Okay.
봤을 때 기분이 몹시 좋지 않습니다.
Actually, no, it makes my mouth feel really nice and soothed.
Yeah, it feels minty, almost refreshing. Anything minty makes you feel refreshed.
I mean, 'cause a lot of times and this is usually when I used to have a lot of mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't get it as much because I can't find the kind that has the chocolate swirls in it. But whenever we have like maybe greasy food, like greasy fish or something like that, whenever I get done with it, if I have some room left in my stomach, I get some mint chocolate chip ice cream. It's very refreshing after all that grease and that batter in my mouth. It makes me feel so much better.
그러면은
Yeah, I think you needed the guns right in front of them.
Exactly. I think somebody was crawling on the floor doing it.
Probably.
알 것 같아요. 그럴 거면은 그냥 아이스크림하고 치약하고 섞어가지고 먹으면 되지. 굳이
So they're saying mix ice cream and toothpaste, and those are like two totally different
No,
things.
those are two totally different things.
Toothpaste is not made to be eaten, even though it does have the refreshing aspect of it.
There's chemicals in there that you cannot ingest in your body.
Well, I mean, you can. It's not going to kill you, but you shouldn't.
You shouldn't, 'cause it
obviously,
makes
yeah.
you
When you
sick.
brush your teeth, you're not going to swallow your toothpaste. So,
And besides, toothpaste is actually made from mint oil, not actual mint, like mint chocolate chip ice.
but the thing is that goes to, oh, hey, if you want it, we shouldn't offer it, but if you want it, you should mix toothpaste with your ice cream. So that's another thing too. I don't think Jen thinks this should be available for everybody.
Yeah, and this thing is, RM and Jen can't be controlling when they don't like something. You know, my mom and dad like things I don't like. I don't make them not buy it because I don't like it.
And she likes things that we don't like, and I still get those for her. She likes it, she's gonna get it. You don't hear me going around saying, hey, don't nobody in this house like that except you, so we're not getting it.
Yeah, I mean that's a silly assumption that anybody should get rid of what they like because you yourself don't like it.
Exactly.
We're not putting a gun to your head to make you eat it.
No,
Like, come on.
walk past it.
있나요?
너무 억지 부린다, 그치?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
자, 우리 민트 초코의 맛을 본질로
Okay, all right. Now, I'm gonna let you know this right now, RM. You're not a genius because you know what the essence of mint chocolate chip ice cream is? Mint, ice cream, and chocolate.
Yeah, and mint is a very number one. Mint is really good for headaches. Okay, to smell the mint is very good. It is a sort of a cleanser for palate. A lot of times when people eat dishes, and especially in really expensive restaurants, they will put a mint leaf on top
as a refresher.
So it's very refreshing. It cleanses the palate.
Mint is actually good for oral health.
It really is. It's good for headaches.
It also soothes sore throats.
There's a lot of things.
Mint's very healthy.
So if we're going to talk about the essence of mint chocolate, okay, chocolate makes everybody happy unless you don't like it or unless you're allergic to it.
Yeah, and I've met 2 people in my life that actually are allergic to it.
We're
And
allergic.
I'm like, oh my god.
Can you imagine life without chocolate?
I don't know. Well, they probably haven't been able to try it to miss
So they don't know what they're missing.
Yeah.
But then too, they could have tried it.
by accident.
Let's hope they didn't like it and they're allergic to it. So yeah.
But the thing is the essence of ice cream is very simple. So I don't understand how this debate's really going to help you.
But let's go. Let's look further.
치약 맛이 나죠?
그렇죠.
No,
It doesn't taste like toothpaste.
Toothpaste and mint chocolate chip ice cream has very different tastes.
이 신성한 초콜릿을 먹으면서 동시에 잠시만요.
No.
이거는 신성 모독이에요.
Oh, Jimin!
He didn't even say nothing.
No, it missed Tay.
찬성합니다.
지금 말하세요.
남준 씨의 의견에 아주 동의합니다.
그래서 어떤 동의를 하시는지.
What did you have to say?
치약을 양치도 하는데
네.
Yeah.
양치맛 아이스크림도 먹는다는 게.
So Tay's wanting to weigh in because he's on their team.
Yeah, because like I said, Jimin and Tay are like,
Didn't really care.
I don't care.
Right.
So they almost have to force an opinion, but I wouldn't agree with controlling and getting rid of something completely for other people not to have it. I would never go along with that.
Let me just make a point very quickly, y'all. Look, somebody drew a picture of Teacher Sugar back here too. Sorry, I just had to point that out. That was so fun. Okay.
아이스크림을 먹는다는 게 말이 안 되는 것 같습니다.
Yeah, whoever's aiming is not getting the right people. I think. Who was that for? Lord, poor Jimin.
Jimin hadn't even said anything.
He hasn't said nothing, and he's getting more water.
아름답습니까?
네, 보통
Mint chocolate chip ice cream is a very pretty color. I like the mint color. That's like one of the only greens I like besides. When I like jungle green, I like Hunter green.
Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter green and mint green. I love those greens.
Exactly, and you can look at mint chocolate chip, the color,
It looks so good.
and it looks minty.
It looks
refreshing. It really is. It tells you colors tell you a lot about the food, the health of it, the not healthy of it. That gives you you look at it, you're like, hey, this is going to be refreshing.
이 입맛을 돋군다라고 하는 이 음식들의
See,
색상은
he's going to point out the colors as
Now,
well.
but that's not true though, because some people tend to need to eat certain foods because of health reasons, and usually they're not bright colors because typically those are not very good for you. They're higher in sweetness. But also the fact that green colors, I mean, green vegetables are very good. Y'all eat green vegetables all the time.
Right, but I think he's talking about appetizers, but not actually a main course. So maybe that's why he's going with the red.
He says most foods that are appetizing are red ones.
Oh, well, maybe he thinks the most appetizing are the reds.
Like I said, him and Tay have to force an opinion.
Right. So I'm thinking that actually this doesn't apply to mint chocolate, but green vegetables are actually the better ones for you.
And I mean, most of my favorite vegetables are the green ones.
They're
delicious.
They really are. They're good. So, okay. So most foods that are appetizing are in red tones.
Well,
Okay,
that's a personal preference.
Exactly. And the colors do mean a lot.
이제 붉은 계열 쪽이에요.
Typically green is healthy.
그쵸? 뭐 김치찌개.
Yeah, whoever's doing that
입맛이 없을 때 입맛을 돋구는
is not a good aim.
입맛을 떨어뜨린다라고 한 색깔들은
Are mostly blue and green. Yeah, he has to make an argument. He is on their team.
하지만 민트 초콜릿은 무슨 색이죠?
초록색에 가까운 색이죠.
그렇죠.
아 이거 참.
시각적으로 사람들의 입맛을 굉장히 불편하게 만드는.
That's not really a strong point. Neither is RM's. I mean, you can't really argue personal preference.
치약 맛이 난다.
치약 맛이 난다고요?
사실 이거 사실 치약 먹는 게 아니에요.
Exactly. You're not supposed to eat
민트
toothpaste.
초코라는 것은 민트의 향이 난다는 거고요.
Minty smell, minty taste.
치약이랑 비교를 한다는 것은 일단은 비교 자체가 안 되는 거예요. 치약은
Yeah, the toothpaste and mint chocolate chip taste really different.
그리고 지금 색을 논하셨는데 사실 입맛을 돋구는 그런 색깔에 관련해서 너무 이게 편견이라고 봅니다. 사실
Yeah, that is a prejudice. I mean, because every bit of food's really good depending on color.
김치 안 좋아합니다.
Now that I do agree on, but Jim, and you eat a lot of green vegetables.
Yeah.
I've seen him eat a lot of green vegetables.
But really, if you think about it, sometimes people look at green. If they don't like vegetables, they may not want green. You know.
Well, basically, I'm saying that he's against himself apparently. But I mean, I hate spinach myself. I've never liked
Yeah,
spinach.
spinach is not. I don't know. We don't like.
That's one of the only green veggies.
We don't like cooked spinach, and we don't like raw spinach.
Yeah, spinach in general just.
No.
And I don't like collard greens either. There's no way to make them taste good.
저기 남미 아르헨티나
Tay's just talking, honey.
그걸 뜯어가지고
그거 힘든보다
Dude, have you been to Argentina?
여러분들 같은 사람들을 안 보고 안 먹어주면 더 괜찮은 거 아닙니까?
Yeah,
Exactly.
just don't buy
Just
it.
don't buy it.
저도 반박하고 싶은 게 있습니다. 제가 친구와 아이스크림을 먹으러 갔습니다.
네.
저는 달달한 아이스크림을 고르고 친구는 민트 초코 아이스크림을 골랐습니다. 달달한 초콜릿을 먹는데 한 숟갈을 떠먹는 순간 제 입속으로 민트 초코 아이스크림이 들어왔습니다.
파인트 드셨군요.
Okay, now this is where this point doesn't stand well either. When they scoop ice cream for you, every single bucket of ice cream has their own scoop.
At least in America.
So they don't mix.
Yeah.
No, they still have that there too. They have their own
Or
scoops.
do they? I don't know.
No,
But yeah.
I've seen it. So.
Okay.
But the thing is that wouldn't happen.
No, that is though. So he's sort of kind of conflating, exaggerating that they're only going to use one scoop. Is his exaggeration, but we all know that's
not true.
how it goes. They used a scoop for each ice cream, so there will be no mixing of the scoops and the ice creams.
Anyway.
그렇습니다. 보이지도 않는데 내가 싫어하는 것의 급습. 이런
I pour a whole
싫어하는
bucket on you
취향도
then.
있는데
그거는 사전에 미리 나는 민트 초코를 싫어하는
Yeah, discuss with your friend before you order. I mean, come on.
물어보는 게 먼저 아닐까요?
하지만 물어본다고 당신들이 안 드시나요?
그 민트 초코를 싫어하면 본인이 먼저 얘기를 해가지고 따로 먹던지 그런 조치를
Yeah.
취하셨어요.
친구가 알아주길 원했어요.
굉장히
Okay,
감각적이에요.
nobody in this world is gonna want to read your mind because you want them to. Okay.
Right.
I want just ice cream. That's all I'm thinking about. Do you think I'm thinking about reading your mind about what ice cream you want?
Exactly.
Come on now.
Yeah.
좋아요.
감성적입니다.
감정적으로 생각하면 안 됩니다.
요즘 사회는 감성으로 돌아갑니다.
저는 뭐 친구 없습니까?
Well, apparently your society and your mind is about, control, complete control about what I want and what I like, RM.
Right.
So, okay, I found the other one.
He remembers everything he says.
That's a good thing, though.
그리고 한국은 정입니다. 찌개 같이 떠먹지 않습니까? 아이스크림 같이 먹어야죠.
Okay, and if you know you don't like the ice cream, then you won't be doing that, will you?
Right. You won't be sharing.
So, I think you know what mint chocolate chip ice cream looks like.
Exactly.
So you won't be dipping it in there.
Exactly.
그렇게 생각하면 민트는 같이 못 먹어요.
Yeah, you won't share it then.
네.
Okay then, so then don't share. Oh,
And he has no clue. He cannot figure it out.
나 뭐였지?
제가
do ha ha, like say like
여러분
that.
양치하시잖아요.
네.
양치할 때 막 너무 싫습니까?
죽고 싶어요. 저도.
I mean,
Whatever.
I hate brushing my teeth just because it's typically painful because I have some sensitive teeth. That's the only reason why I hate brushing my teeth. The minty taste in my mouth actually is very soothing, so it's not that bad.
You know, 4 years of braces made her teeth super sensitive, unfortunately. Say no to braces unless they're absolutely
또 마음이
needed.
안 좋았던 게
맞습니다.
Unless you can't actually talk or eat. See, they're aiming so badly.
저는
And Jim, I don't even think he said his word, and he's been hit more times than anybody.
저는
He said, I think. Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. All right, he figured out one of
Yeah,
them.
but I mean, I don't think he had said that before, did he?
I think he did.
여러분 이제 저희가 얼마 전에 몬테아 갔다 오지 않았습니까?
그렇죠.
그렇죠.
수많은 아이스크림 가게들을 지나쳐 왔었죠.
그렇죠.
그런데 거기 어느 아이스크림 가게나
Taste
민트
rubbing the water off the
이렇게
GoPro.
많은 양을 남겨두는 것을 보고 굉장히 많이
Just think about what you're talking about.
원래
What about Korea?
아니
이게
야, 잘 골랐다 이거. 많이 잘 골랐네.
잘 골랐다.
Air high five.
Exactly.
Oh no.
뭐지?
Left again. Poor honey, he don't even know.
제가 봤을 땐
What's mine?
민트 초코를 만든다는 것 자체가 자원의
Why is it a waste of ingredients? I bet most of the food you eat is a bunch of
I
wasted
can
ingredients.
guarantee you he likes ice cream and he likes chocolate. Okay, so just get the things that don't have mint in it.
Exactly. I mean, you ain't gotta make things difficult.
No.
이거 초콜릿의 낭비예요.
그렇죠.
No, it's
이런 식으로
not.
접근도 할 수가 있네요. 네.
맞아요. 어렸을 때 생각해 보세요. 생일 때 그 ABC 초콜릿을
When I was
항상
younger
나눴습니다.
and still now, I love
그만큼
mint chocolate
초콜릿은
chip ice
굉장히
cream.
귀하고 값비싼 음식이죠.
Chocolate's not that expensive, but okay.
왜요? 뭐지?
Poor Hubby, he still hasn't figured it out.
Hubby needs a hug.
모르는 게 더 웃겨.
I mean, Jin don't get it either.
No.
So, I mean, it's kind of funny.
반박하시오.
아이스크림 종류가 세상에 얼마나 많습니까?
많죠.
그중 민트 초코 하나 이해 못하십니까?
Yeah.
저도 일리가 있습니다.
Uh-huh.
제가 한 가지 말씀해도 됩니까?
뭔가요?
민트 초코가 가장 많이 남는 건 사실이잖아요.
No, that's not true. There's a lot of other flavors I've seen in America, especially, that is actually more left over than mint chocolate. It's like some of them weird, wacky flavors that they've come up with. So, no, mint chocolate is actually very favored. So.
우리 스태프분들 중에서 민트 초코 좋아하시면 손 한번 들어보시죠.
많죠.
와, 이거
나머지는 단순한 사람이라고.
But some still like it, so would you take it away from them?
좋아합니다.
정확히 15%입니다.
Okay, but would you still take it away from them?
이 소스의 취향을 만족하기 위해서라면
Yes.
그래도 팔아야 되지 않나.
You should still
Yeah.
sell
제가
it to
한 말씀
satisfy the
드리겠습니다.
minority.
제가 강원도 여행을 다녀왔습니다. 친구가 다녀왔는데 거기 아이스크림 트럭이 있었는데 아이스크림이 3,900원이었어요. 근데
No, the ice cream's not that expensive.
They sold only one flavor. I've never heard of an ice cream place or ice cream truck selling one
There is
flavor.
no such thing. And if there is, it's probably in a socialist country with
Exactly.
probably vanilla ice cream.
Yes, everybody gets vanilla.
Yeah. I mean, because a lot of their restaurants, the only thing they serve is like mashed potatoes.
Right.
So that's the only place that would exist in. But everywhere else, especially in capitalist countries, no, you wouldn't see that. So
We get
that's
a variety.
that's a lie.
Exactly. It's a made up thing for his argument.
And you can't debate
지금 기온이
lies.
39도를 넘어갑니다. 이 폭염에. 근데 바닐라인 거예요.
Then go get a bucket of ice
그래서
then.
사장님께 여쭤봤습니다. 사장님 왜 초코는 없습니까?
And I'm just curious too. Okay, I understand debates and stuff, and sometimes they get heated. But typically, the only person who ever seems to get sort of kind of PC
Is RM.
during a debate is RM. Okay, number one is play. Okay, it's play. It's just something to be fun.
That's why I say it's him speaking his mind.
Right, and I think a lot of times people like to get passionate about what they like and what they dislike. But when he gets to talking about something, and he's usually is good with either side. He doesn't care which side he's going to be on. He's for debating either way, and I think that's great. I mean, so he can come up with his arguments. But the thing that worries me is that he gets so, if you want to say, passionate about stuff, his veins start poking out. Like he's like really getting, aggravated that other people have an opinion
And
that
his-
is opposite of his.
And his voice is aggressive.
Exactly. So those are concerning to me.
Especially because it seems like he's trying to be controlling against the other two that don't agree.
And it's almost like, with the aggressiveness, it's almost a talk down to. It's a debate. It's we're gonna come up with our own ideas, and the whole purpose of a debate is to see if you can come to some kind of an understanding or some type of an agreement. It's not to talk the other one down, and obviously you would want to win the debate as well.
And
But
also, you can't debate lies.
yeah, which obviously they do sort of kind of exaggerate some of their points and stuff. I mean, like I
I'm talking
say,
about
it's a
things
debate. But still, he gets almost angry a lot of times. You just watch his neck, his voice does deepen, it does get a little
And his
bit
brows
louder.
furrow.
Exactly. So I don't really think...
And his eyes glare.
Right, if we're not we're debating mint chocolate chip ice cream here, okay? We're not debating you know, anything political. We're not debating
Anything serious.
Anything serious. We're talking about mint chocolate chip ice cream.
It's supposed to be fun, but he immediately gets aggressive.
He does.
with
He
it.
really gets aggressive, and I think that it's really sort of kind of uncalled for. Come up with your points, and let's
Say-
see if there can be a happy medium somewhere. So
Oh, it seems like him and Jen don't want a happy
만든 거다
medium.
써버렸다.
제가 초코를 못 먹은 이유는 바로
There's no such thing, and if there was, it'd probably be vanilla or chocolate. I'm going vanilla.
나 진짜 뭔지 모르겠어.
I really don't know what's
사실
going on.
이게
Bless him.
이게 뭐라고 반박하기 어려운 게 정확한 주제가 없어서 보충하기가 어려운 것 같긴 해요.
저희는
Well, the topic is mint chocolate chip ice cream.
냐를 떠나서 한 발짝 더.
Makes it it's a personal
민트
preference.
초코를 존중을 해주고.
Yeah, respect it.
Exactly.
Simple as that. Just don't buy it. honey, just do ha-has when you get it.
그래서 저희가
He will. He'll
하고
get it
싶은 말은
eventually. I'm sure.
민트 초코를 싫어해도
네.
민트 초코를 좋아하는 소수의 사람들 위해서 많은
Exactly.
사람들이 좀 이해를 해달라.
야, 나 끝나고 민트 초코 먹어야겠다.
인정할 수 있습니다.
He's gonna get some mint chocolate
대신에
chip after.
모르고 민트 초코를 먹는 사람들을 위해 나 민트 초코를 먹어도 괜찮겠니?
No, that you like your own and you don't have to ask for permission, so I
예를
should.
들면 그런 거잖아요. 태국 음식
That's really sort of kind of a ridiculous argument, because why would somebody who likes something ask somebody else what you can put in your body? That makes zero sense,
I
okay?
mean, because would you do it vice versa? No, you wouldn't.
Exactly. Would you want somebody, would they want some, I wonder what their favorites are, just chocolate or vanilla or Neapolitan or whatever. Would you really want to turn around to, you know, Tay or Jungkook and say, hey, can I eat this ice cream? Is it okay with you?
They'd probably look at you like you're crazy and be like, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Is what
If
would you-
if you like it, eat it. Why are you asking me?
이런 느낌이죠.
Oh, Hobie, he about fell out of the chair.
뭐야, 나 진짜 모르겠어, 진짜.
그런 방향으로 접근해야 되지.
이런 방법이 생각납니다. 민트 초코 맛 치약을 만드는 겁니다.
No.
They do not make mint chocolate
Now
flavored
Jen is
toothpaste.
Jen's trying to get middle ground. RM is still on the fence about completely getting rid of it. Now that's why it's concerning to me.
He's not on the fence about it. He's definitely wants it taken away.
Yeah, he wants it taken away from everyone else that likes
Right.
it.
So he's chosen a side, and it is, I don't like it. You can have you some mint chocolate chip toothpaste, but there should be no ice cream because I say so.
And he's still aggressive about it.
It really is.
That's concerning because apparently this is truthfully how he feels.
I really do. I think it. I mean, because a lot of times when people debate stuff, there's going to be some truth in there, even if it's a fake debate.
Yeah, but he's very truthful about this one. Apparently he's a mental communist.
Yeah. He's in the closet.
He's in the closet communist. He needs to go to North Korea then.
Yeah.
지울 수 있을 것 같다는
I mean, they've
생각을
already
좀
locked up people who have your posters in there.
초코를
So.
먹고 치약과 초코를 섞으세요 그냥. 치약과 초코를 섞으세요.
And so we shouldn't have it. Well, we should mix our chocolate with our toothpaste.
If you would ever do that, I'd pour it down your throat and choke on it.
그럼요. 생각을 해서 먼저 얘기를 해주세요.
배려라는 말은 시작은
See, look, he's so
서로
good.
잘해야 됩니다. 그래야지 배려라는 말이 완성이 됩니다.
저도 오늘부터 치약에 초코를 섞어서 입을
No.
왜 그러시는 거예요?
Yeah, why do you keep doing that? Okay, how is me saying it should be gotten rid of completely trying to understand him?
Right.
That
There's no
makes-
flexibility.
Because Jimin asked the perfect question, why do you keep doing that?
Exactly.
You're not finding middle ground and you're not trying to find middle ground. You want it completely gone and you're like, well, I'm doing it so I can understand him. No, that's not how you understand anybody.
No, you're not being flexible at all. You're
No.
basically saying if you want mint chocolate chip, then you can have
it.
toothpaste.
You don't have it in toothpaste. And that's
Exactly.
not middle ground. That's not understanding anybody. That's you wanting to be a controlling biatch.
Yes, yes.
It's not understanding anybody and you get smacked up the head. It's not funny. Because you're really serious.
나 웃는 거냐?
Yes, try it. Ha ha.
나 웃는 거냐?
Is it my laughing?
Let's try it.
Yeah,
there you go.
that's it. You found it.
He didn't find the other one, I don't think.
I don't know if he said that. What was the other one?
Yeah, the filler. I don't think he said it.
But he can't stop because he always laughs.
Exactly.
서로의 배려만 있다면 조금 더 아름다운 미래가 기다리고 있지 않을까?
Yeah, just be considerate. I mean, come on, you ain't gotta buy it.
않으니까요. 이제 각자 이제 한 명씩 발언을 하시면서 토론을 끝내보도록 하겠습니다. 더 나은 세상을 위해서.
민트 초코도 하나의 취향이고.
Oh, there's the filler.
There was two, honey. Don't forget. Two.
Babe, stop saying it.
He's just making sure.
하나의 취향이고
제시 형 하나밖에 몰라?
제일 하드 캐리하네.
사랑을 받을 권리가 있다고 생각합니다, 여러분.
Have a drama class. I don't say many fillers anymore.
민트 초코가 없는 것보다
맞습니다.
초코를 싫어하는 사람들이 조금 더 이해를 해주고
네네네.
저희도 이쪽에서
Exactly.
이해를 해서
그렇죠.
뭐
Yes.
당연이지 않을까.
발언해 주시죠.
당연하죠.
서로 한 발자국씩 양보해서 민트 초코를
그렇죠. 좋은 그렇죠. 네, 무슨 말인지 알 것 같아요.
Hubby. He almost can't say sentences without having fillers. Jimin's dead.
뭐야.
Oh, they both said it
Whoa.
now. Cookie, you forgot that was yours. The cup. How's the cup gonna protect you?
Both of us have,
오케이 됐어. 알았어.
okay, I got it. Okay.
할 때가 아니가 아니.
Finally.
일반합니다 지금 거기.
형 그쪽 팀 마이너스 100점이에요.
말 끝내주시죠.
어쨌든 서로 양보해서 좋은 세상을 만들어 가자. 저의 의견은 이해 갑니다.
네.
You just repeated what everybody else said.
Yes, basically.
Yeah,
Everyone, thank you.
Oh no, Hubby. Yep, get RM again.
너무하지
Hubby,
않냐?
just zip the lips.
에브리바디가 형 그냥 영어로 얘기하세요. 민트 초코 명함을 만들어서 저는 민트 초코를 먹을 수 있어요.
야, 그게
Still ones that completely got rid of. Still no middle ground. I don't see it.
말이야 방구야.
They're going so fast I can't read it all.
에브리바디가 형 그냥 영어로 얘기하세요. 민트 초코
Okay, if you make mint
명함을
chocolate cards.
만들어서 저는 민트
Okay, go ahead.
초코를 먹을 수 있어요.
야, 그게 말이야 방구야.
That's nonsense. It really is.
가게
Yeah.
들어가면 서로 명함을 나누면서 인사하고 그런 평화로운 세상이 됐으면
좋습니다.
좋겠다는 그런 생각을 해봅니다.
Did he really feel that way?
Yes.
예, 그렇습니다. 사실 저희가 이렇게 토론한 이유가 아름다운 세상을 만들기 위해서 이렇게 토론을 하는 게 아니겠습니까?
그렇죠.
맞습니다.
서로도 양보를 하고 좋은 세상을 만들어 나갈 수 있지 않을까라는 생각이
Yeah, he
듭니다.
said I think.
오케이.
네, 그러면 이제 마지막으로 태영 씨의 발언을 끝으로
저도 똑같은데요. 저는 솔직히 이제
Oh, oh.
뭐지?
Jimmy got him.
너 옆에 없어야겠다 내가.
I should move.
하지도 않고 좋아하지도 않습니다.
예.
그래서 이제 양측 입장을 모두 양측
Oh,
입장을
Hubby.
모두 다 들어봤는데요. 저는 좋습니다. 저는 좋습니다.
Hubby's gonna get it again. Yep, Hubby's gonna get it again. Oh.
Whoa. Bless your heart.
Yeah, just
Try not to laugh.
seal the lips.
그래서 우리 약간의 이제 모든 사회에서 뭐지?
태영아 그만 말해.
아니
마무리해.
마무리는 더불어 좋은 사회를
사회 나왔습니다.
사회.
만듭시다.
오케이.
Hubby, bless your heart.
이렇게 토론을 진행해봤는데요.
미치겠다 진짜.
It wasn't really a discussion. It seemed like insults and
뭐 각자 서로
intimidation.
존중하고 배려를 하는 좋은 사회가 되자.
There you go,
라는
exactly.
토론을 해봤고요.
That's typically why people like to discuss when they have differences because they want to find middle ground and understand and respect each other.
And be flexible for each
And it
side,
seems like somebody wasn't really that way.
좋은 시간이었던 것 같습니다.
which you'll find out further on in other episodes when there are debates present.
Seems like
제시 확인해봐도 되나요?
나 제시어 확인해봐도 돼요? 나 뭔지 모르겠어요.
bless your heart.
저 이제랑 약간이에요?
Yep.
네, 점수가 나왔습니다.
We finally got both of them.
Lousy.
사실 뭐 토론은
It was neck and neck.
빙빙했어요.
그죠? 뭐 사실.
I really sort of kind of think that unevenness of it wasn't fair.
That's not fair at all. It should have been even both sides.
데이빗.
Yeah, because one side is bigger than the other.
Exactly, they were not even on the numbers, so
So there wasn't even number of people for both sides debating.
팀 마이너스 15점.
와우. 마이너스 15점. 지금 팀별로 되는 건가요? 팀별로?
땅콩 파고 들어갔네.
다시 팀으로 가는 거죠.
저 팀은
이거는 형제를 망했습니다.
당신의 꼴을 보고 그런 말을 하세요 지금.
yeah, but he wasn't hit for saying his word too much. He kept getting hit because of Tay, I
Yeah,
think.
he only got hit twice for his word, and he kept getting hit when Tay was saying something.
자, 돌리겠습니다. 전주국 팀 돌림판. 돌려 돌림판.
따따따따따따따따따 제발.
야 진짜 이거 너무 쉽게 돌린 거 아니야?
승마만
진짜
아니었어요.
일생이 걸린 건데? 일몰!
인천 일몰.
Sunset in Incheon. Oh yeah, they didn't even get to see it either.
Oh yeah.
That was
But didn't they all end up going?
Yeah, they ended up going. I think the most of them. I don't know if all of them did.
좀만 더 가면 패스인데.
자, 제거
Just
주세요.
one pass and it's written in English.
일본 언제 보냐?
Pass.
아, 없어요.
제가 한번 뽑아보겠습니다.
스트레이트예요, 인생은 직진이란 말입니다. 아, 진짜 바꾸지 마. 아, 없어요.
제가 반응 없이 한번 진짜
오케이 우리도 뭐 볼 수 있는 거.
무반응.
I guess you're saying which side Sugar chose.
야, 뭐 인천인데 뭐 가지 뭐 인천. 와. 가자 그냥.
They gotta keep the poker face, but y'all are really bad at acting.
바꿀 생각 없어요?
아, 갑시다.
생각보다 진짜 귀찮을 텐데.
누구야? 자, 갑시다. 바꾸라니까요. 아, 나 너희들과 함께하는 인천이.
He's fine with it. 'Cause, like,
Exactly.
자 여러분 인천 일몰 정도면 솔직히 뭐라
I mean, at least you're not gonna go by yourself.
Right.
그냥 다 같이 가시는 게 그림이 멋있을 것 같아요. 솔직히 아차산도 가는데 새벽에.
네, 이제 섭시다. 여러분, 자, 서세요 빨리.
우리 진짜 난질 줄 알았어요.
네.
설마? 무대권? 무대권? 아니 면제권? 면제권? 무대권?
공장의 행책은 조를 바꿀 수 있다는 겁니다.
우와 대박.
So Jungkook can change groups because he was the president. That was the benefit.
한 명만 조를
Only one can move.
대박이다. 와, 이거는 진짜 잘 선택해야 된다.
자 잠깐만요.
자, 이래서 이게 있던 거구나.
잠시만요. 정우 씨.
I picked
제가
Tay
말씀드릴
Tay.
게 있습니다. 저희 세 명이잖아요. 그래서 저랑 태영이는
Just because Tay Tay was more on middle ground.
화면 분량 다 뽑았습니다.
진영 발언.
정국 씨, 제가 이게 정국 씨를 반장으로 몰아가자고 친구들에게
제가
말해요.
얘기했습니다.
저희 모두가 알겠습니다.
저희 방송을 보시면은 자 제가 먼저
전정국 씨 뽑은 사람 누구예요?
저희 셋다 뽑았어요. 제가 뽑자고 먼저
저희
얘기를
셋다
했어요. 전정국 몰아주자고.
야, 팀이었는데 이렇게 되냐?
Teamwork is broken
정국이가 오면 상관없는 거
outside.
아니야?
그렇지.
근데
오면
너만 오면 모든 게 해결될 일 아니야?
자 잠시만 지금
Could you put in earplugs and just choose?
정훈이 12월 초입니다. 굉장히 추워요.
우리끼리는 너무 추억을 많이 보냈어.
아니 우리 추억이 부족해. 정우 씨. 우리는 추억이 더 필요합니다. 아직도 더 필요해.
뭐 알아서 해라. 나는 뭐든 좋다. 그러면 너는 좋아요?
Okay.
둘 중 가고 싶은 사람 있어요 저기?
야, 한 팀에 있었는데.
그래.
어떻게 다른 곳을 가겠냐?
우리랑 다르네. 역시 멋있다. 되게 멋있다.
우리랑 또 본받아야 되지 않냐?
대용이 의뢰했네. 난 여기 있겠다.
진짜 멋진 놈이다. 슈아 형 가고 싶어요 안 가고 싶어요?
나는 제이홉의 의리를 지킬래. 제이홉 보니까 나 마음이
오케이 그러면 저도 가겠습니다.
오 진짜?
괴로워야 되네.
저랑 남준형 오케이. 저랑 남준형
Oh wow.
새벽에 해 뜨고 진짜 거기 가서
저희가 먼저
우리가 갔는데
저희 그때 1월 초였거든요. 진짜 너무 춥더라고요.
그냥 자다가 일어나가지고
공평하게 참참참으로 가겠습니다.
Yeah, do chom chom chom.
한번 봐주십시오. 진짜 한번 봐주십시오. 진짜.
이거 우는 거죠.
이거 반반이에요.
아니 근데
반반.
잠깐만 멈추는 거 우좌 있어요.
3분의 1. 걸리면 가는 건가요? 아니면 셋다 통과하면 너가
No, I think it should be 2 or 3.
셋다 통과면 다시 하는 거예요.
오케이.
그러니까
한 명은 데리고 와야 되구나.
자
잠시만요. 정욱 씨 진짜 이러셔야 됩니까?
I don't want to break anybody's heart.
참.
Because I'd be the one to do it. I'd break hearts.
참.
정국 씨.
참.
야, 이거 진영이 나
정국 씨.
참.
우리가 안 찾았어. 이거 진짜 공정했어. 야, 옳다. 야, 멋있어. 나 이거 오세요, 진영 씨. 진영 씨.
그래 2명은 아차산 갔다 왔는데 딱 됐네 이렇게 먹었으면.
떡국 제가 해줬어요, 떡국.
그것도 벌칙이었잖아요.
고맙긴 했어요.
근데 원래부터 이 둘이는 데리고 올 생각 없었어요.
I didn't want to take these two anyway.
자, 우리 진 씨 엔딩 멘트 한번 해주면서.
You know, Jin could always make a nice little snack too if he wanted to.
침을 흘렸어.
달려라 방탄 정말 재밌었고요. 앞으로도 이런 재밌는 거 종종 했으면 좋겠어요.
소창이군요.
But I don't know why you want to be free of the penalty. I mean, everybody else is going. I mean, it'd be fun to go with all of them. It's like a little road trip.
Yes.
파이팅입니다.
And it was just for the sunset. It wasn't like it was for sunrise.
And bless them, it was a cloudy day and they didn't get to see it.
No, but they were there for it.
Yeah, and they still got to have fun though. They're all dressed so comfy.
Look at that big jacket. I think it probably could. Oh, Lordy mercy. Jimmy needs to cover his neck up if it's that cold.
His neck typically don't get cold.
자, 제가 정확히 예상한 대로네요.
See, Sugar's pretty open too.
일본 해가 내가
Yeah.
It may not be as cold, but I think Jen's more cold.
Well, they said it was December.
Yeah.
일몰이 이틀 났어 아니가.
It may be one of them sort of kind of nice weathered days.
Didn't they? There you go. Jungkook has got
There you go.
but he don't have his coat buttoned up or zipped.
Yeah, but he's got a thick undershirt up to the neck.
오늘 하필
The weather is not good.
날씨가 좋지
Honestly, Jimin and Jungkook's outfits are so cute.
It looked like Jimin already lightened his hair by the time they did that.
It may have already faded. That already got more
It
platinum.
looked like it's more platinum.
It looks good on him. I love the earrings too. I love the double earrings. Him and Suge always do double earrings.
내가 다 했어요 나는.
난 걸리지도 않았는데 거의 다 했어.
Sugar's just like,
모든 게임마다.
Oh yeah, he's there.
he's kind of in his own world because he was looking in one direction, not even looking at anybody.
나는 그 MC도 보고
왜뭐 때문에 그래?
I would have fun with everybody
두
though.
개 중에 골라가지고 그거잖아.
You'd probably eat out on the way back home.
나는 이겼는데 정국이가 같이 가자 해서 가는 거야.
Yeah, Jungkook wanted to come with them instead of being out.
Right.
And that's a good point.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's fun with more people.
한 명을 더 데리고 가느냐 그거였는데 날 데리고 가지.
Seeing Jin has got darker hair too. I think he got his darker brown.
오늘은 호비 형의 생일이자
그쵸.
저희가 또 후쿠오카 돔 투어를 끝마치고 돌아온 날인데
맞아요. 네,
Yeah.
그렇긴 하네요.
뭐 해가 지금 어디 있습니까?
이왕 온 김에
It's
좀
behind the clouds.
일몰을 볼 수가 없네.
Yeah.
진짜 아쉽네요.
네.
원래 여기가 정서진이라고요. 강화문의 서쪽을 기준으로 육지로 제일 끝.
It's so pretty there.
그리고
야 이런 곳 왔는데 아쉽네요.
All the flags there.
생일인데
And we typically like more cold weather than hot weather.
Like I said, that's another reason to move to Korea.
동 모양이 요
Telling.
사이로 일몰이 떨어지는
아
게.
진짜.
I wouldn't even know which way to look. I'd have to have the compass
저기
out.
어딘가 해가 지고 있긴 하겠네요.
그렇죠.
뭐 해는 알아서 그 입혀주실 거야. 우리는 보기만
Yeah, it'll be photographed anyway. Y'all get to see it.
그렇지.
자, 하나 둘셋 하면 뭐 하자. 하나 둘.
I'm sure you could probably look up You should have done it as hubby's face because
Exactly.
hubby's sunshine pump.
He is actually the sunshine pumper.
너 이렇게 떨어지면 봐.
Y'all could probably look up a video of the sun going down.
잘 떨어지네 저 친구. 아쉽다. 왔는데 못 보고 가네. 그러니까 이왕 온 김에 좀 봤으면 좋았을 텐데.
여기 되게 먼 거리예요 또.
사실 이 순간에
They all look so
제일 부러운
comfortable in their
사람은
regular clothes, no makeup, no hair gel. They all look so comfortable.
저는 우리 멤버들.
Look, Sugar's in his own world. I mean, he's just looking
really
down at the
is.
pavement.
저는 이해진 거 보니까 너무
I am so happy, he
기쁘고
says.
시작을 할 수 있어서 너무 기쁩니다.
시작이요?
You made it another year. That's how to think.
Exactly.
이제 10%도 안 온 거니까.
그렇죠. 사실 자네들 딱 시작한다는 마음을 가지면 너무 좋죠.
그래서 바다 배경 사진 하나 찍고 벌칙을 수행한 걸로 하겠습니다.
알겠습니다.
아니 진짜 이렇게 여러분 저희는 진짜 벌칙 받으러 이렇게
I
옵니다.
don't really know.
That's a nice punishment.
That's what I was going to say is that nothing can really be punishing about watching the sunset.
I mean, with your friends, basically family, and I mean, having a little road trip. And if I could eat out.
네 이렇게 저희 벌칙 수행을 했는데요.
Now, I would like that punishment.
정말 기쁜 날이었네요.
제가 느낀 거는 정말 게임을 치면 안 되겠구나라는 생각이 들어요.
You did just fine, maybe.
You did great.
경치는 좋네요.
The scenery is so pretty. I love scenery, especially when we go to the mountains. I love it. I never have enough room on my phone.
다음 주 달려라 방탄에서 뵙겠습니다. 달려라.
Sugar's like, I'm getting back in the car.
It's going to go back. What you're talking about the other thing. Anyway, so there we go. The critiquing wasn't too bad. We were just pointing out that some people have a more of a communist view when they don't like
Controlling
something.
mindset.
Yeah, when they don't like something, nobody else should be able to get it as well, which is not a good thing. You might argue that was just for this. No, he does that a good bit in some of the debates that we've seen. But anyway, that's no shade or hate at him. That's just really
Concerning.
It is a concerning thing. So
Especially since he's the leader.
yes, especially since he's the leader. So, anyways, but anyhow. We wanted to say we're about, at least from today, because today is, and when we finally get this on, it won't be the same day, but today is September the 10th of 2022, and we are about 30 subscribers out from having 200, guys. So thank you so much for all the subscribers we have, for the new subscribers. And if you haven't done it, share our videos. That would be great. The more the merrier. Also, I have tried to do this myself because sometimes it is easy to forget to give thumbs ups. I've never thumbed down on anybody's, actually, because if I don't like something, it's not a favorite. I just don't thumb down. I just don't think that's really all that fair. But if you did like it, try to remember to give us a thumbs up. Those are really awesome. And again, share our videos with friends and family. So until our next video, guys, peace.